Guys, it's the kid, 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 it's the kid. We're going right in, guys. We're going right in. Because I'm gonna come first to Cassius with this. So just telling you very, very briefly, this is gonna be a Champions League draw thing. We're gonna go through all of the games and go into each game in terms of for the CL draw. But we've just got some house cleaning to do. Some brief house cleaning based on the matches that are taking place today and so forth before we go straight in and doing our thing. So, and guys, please keep this very brief. If you're not brief, I'll go through because this is a Champions League draw thing, but I just wanted to just to do this first. But when you're answering questions, keep it very brief. And this is a very simple question I want to ask. And all I want is a simple yes or a no. Keep it as brief as possible. So Tottenham took an L today against Leicester City. 2 back-to-back losses. This loss was at the crib. Are Tottenham now officially out of the Premier League title race? I believe they are. I believe that they're already after Liverpool. This fully certifies that they're officially out of the Premier League title race. So my question is, with the loss today at Leicester City, Mourinho and so forth, are they out of the title race? Cassius.
Not only that, Liverpool are the 2021 Premier League champions. Yesterday I said Tottenham had a chance, but now I see Liverpool. They should be given the trophy now.
So what changed it for you? Was it just this loss, or the manner of the loss, or just the fact that they lost?
I mean, it's losing to Leicester and being behind Everton and Leicester at the moment because those two are pretenders. They're just placeholders, Leicester and Everton, and the fact that they, like I said yesterday, they were only 3 points behind right after they lost to Liverpool, and I thought they gave a decent showing where at least they could somewhat compete with Liverpool. But if you're behind Leicester and Everton, two pretenders like that, I can't rate you. So yeah.
Wilton, Spurs, are they officially out of it now?
Yeah, Spurs was never in the title race for me though. They were just a fun team. They're just gonna make top four. They were never in title race for me. They're just a fun. Mourinho just there to win them a trophy, not the prem, just a trophy. They were never in the title race for me. But the title race for me is not done yet. I still think City can say what's up. We're gonna have to wait. It's Lep. He's a domestic merchant. He loved winning domestic titles. So I'm gonna wait.
Okay. Hassan.
20 time Liverpool. 20 time Liverpool. We won this league, man. I mean, Tottenham were never title contenders. Uncle Moo he didn't title contender. Tottenham are nobody. I mean, we won the league, basically. We won the league now.
So do you think it was done when you beat them in midweek or when they lost today to Leicester?
No, when we beat them, I think mentally, it just destroyed them mentally. That they believe, we played so well and we lost to them last minute as well. So yeah.
So you think that loss affected them today against Leicester?
Yeah, especially the way we won it, 90th minute.
Yeah.
Against your rivals. I mean, it's what it is.
All right, Gatlock.
Yeah. This game, Liverpool are the champions. Let's be honest. I see hope City can revitalize and try and challenge them. They could, yeah, but let's be honest. Except for City, I know the other Manchester. I think they have a chance, but
Mate. We'll get there.
They're using Juju.
Mute your mic. I don't want to see that mic on mute. Just mute that freaking mic.
Yeah, continue. The only Manchester, the only team that has a chance is City. I thought Chelsea could do something, but well, you guys suffer the same fate as Mourinho with 2 L's. Although the sad thing is none of them even came against one. Anyway, Liverpool are the favourites, and yeah, I can see them clinching it, bro.
LB?
Yeah, like Wilton said, they were never in it, in my opinion. Tottenham, that is. So this loss is just going to make it even worse for them. So they're out of it, in my opinion. And I think it's Liverpool's for the tagging. It's Liverpool's to lose, put it that way.
Mr. Chelsea's Baba, talk to me. Is it over? Liverpool champions? Tottenham?
No. Without a doubt, it's not over yet. We're still in December. Like this is still an open Premier League season. We cannot say it's over yet because you could be saying that and Liverpool ends up losing 2 games in a row. I'm not saying it's likely to happen, but it could happen. But before I go into it, Mourinho should not be losing 2 games. I mean, he's the GOAT. I don't think it should be losing 2 games, but I'll say it's not over yet. Chelsea still has a chance, no matter how you want to see it. Chelsea still has a chance if we could gel and everybody, everybody's right. HH, come back. HH, come back. HH, come back. Look. I'm telling you the truth.
You
This
spent
is all-
200 mil, HH. You have to compete.
Yeah, you spent 300 million. You have to go.
This is all about consistency in this. I mean, we're still in December. Most of these guys, I mean, I didn't expect Tottenham to be second, but they are. But they lost 2 games just like Chelsea did. So most of these teams will lose games. It's not going to be an undefeated season for Liverpool. So if Liverpool loses another 2 games, they're right back in the mix, and everybody's right back in the mix. This isn't last year where Liverpool already was up by
Let me just
15.
ask you this, Barbara. Let me just ask you this.
Yeah.
Are you saying this as a Chelsea fan that has to protect Chelsea? Or are you saying this objectively speaking?
No. Like, look, last year.
Okay, so you generally believe that Chelsea still have a chance of winning the Premier League title?
Yes. And it's not just the 200 million. It's just because look at I think there's a little confidence in this team, maybe overconfidence. That's why they lost those 2 last games. But if everybody could be not hurt, like now Rhys James just got hurt, and if you got Ziyech, Pulisic, and hopefully Timo Werner and Kai Havertz, I don't even want to get to Kai Havertz yet, but if hopefully those guys could gain a little bit of form, and Kai Havertz has a history of gaining form at the end of the season, so if he could just gain a little bit of form and we go on a consistent run, hell yeah, we're in the championship.
Chelsea Babalao, just one question briefly.
Yes.
You're banking on your team being completely fit to win games, while Liverpool, with even the second string team, are
Now
still
let me show you the difference. Liverpool has
No. Also, wait, Baba, before you answer.
Yeah.
Pertaining to this, remember before that Liverpool-Leicester game?
Yeah.
When we're saying that, man, Leicester looking really good, man. Liverpool, they have so many injuries, no Van Dijk, how are these guys going to cope? And they totally battered and thingy with all their injuries. And we now saw what Leicester City did to Tottenham right now. Yeah. What is your logic?
My logic is
your
that...
logic.
Let's not forget that Liverpool gave Wolves 4-0.
My logic.
And you guys lost to.
This is football. That's why we love football, because my logic is that these games are still open. You see how people are losing to each other? Like, wait, Leicester lost to this and Leicester lost to this. And wait, Leicester losing to this. Everyone just different. 7-0 is a good thing, but wait, didn't Liverpool get beat 7-2? 7 happens. This and I'm not. Liverpool were due to have a big game like this, and this is called progress of 5 years or 4 years since Klopp has been there. They're a well-seasoned team. They're mentally strong. Just because they lost Van Dijk, who is one of the best defenders in the world, if not the best, doesn't mean it's over when they have a good, I'll say a great manager as Klopp. But
you're helping our points, right?
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. But
he's got a point in that this idea that Liverpool.
He's not saying Liverpool. He's not saying Chelsea's gonna win. He's just saying that there's still a chance of.
It's still open. It's still open. I'm not saying Chelsea will win, but I'm confident.
He's saying it's open.
Maybe I'm a little biased in that, but you cannot say Liverpool has won it yet because this, with the injury and everything, when it comes to the gritty times, we're still in December. Let it come to April. March.
No. The issue is you have to look at things four-dimensionally. Yeah. Of course, mathematically speaking, it's still open. Even mathematically speaking, it's Red Bull Leipzig. Dortmund could still win the Bundesliga, mathematically speaking.
Yeah.
But we are talking in footballing. We're talking football language, football lingo. Wait, let me just land. In football reality right now. And you have to look at the fact that Chelsea haven't beaten a team above 12 throughout this whole season. That is a fact. Let me finish. Chelsea haven't beaten a team above 12 throughout this whole season. That is a fact. Man City, they've already had such a bad start. They're already several paces behind Liverpool already. But that is the most realistic challenger who are already several paces behind. Tottenham, they were never in the conversation. Because these guys just don't have the mentality, and it's been proven by their back-to-back losses, specifically this loss, which for me has ended it for them. So this is about football.
Yeah.
This is about football psychology, football psychosis.
Right.
The fact that Liverpool are still winning with so many key injuries and still finding ways to win and so forth should tell you, if you understand how football works,
do you think Liverpool is going
Liverpool
to win every game from 100%. Now to the end? Wait, do you think Liverpool is just not going to lose any Premier League games now?
No.
When you have Ole coming to always go. Look, I'm not a Manchester United fan, but that
He's
dude
using
uses
juju.
some,
He's using juju.
there's some
Come
kind
on,
of
that's not
thing.
real.
Like, don't just bank those teams.
Okay, because we are about to go to others because
Yeah.
just end this. So you still realistically believe that Tottenham and Chelsea have a chance of winning
Look,
the
I
title?
never believed in Tottenham, but Uncle Mo is your GOAT, so he better have a chance. Uncle Mo is your GOAT, so he better have a chance. But I never
I'm being, even if it's my goals, I'm just being wrong. Okay, so
Okay.
And as for Chelsea, you still feel Chelsea have a chance of winning the Premier title?
I mean, because of our squad depth. That's the main thing. We have a good squad depth. That's it.
With Frank Lampard as manager.
Bro, you gotta give Frank Lampard credit, man.
Okay. No. Okay. All right. Okay. Undisputed. Talk to me. Is it over for Tottenham now?
Yeah, Tottenham is not winning the league. And one more thing, where the hell was El Devil Studios during the Leipzig game? Where were you, man?
Where were you?
I had an exam. That's why.
Exam.
I can vouch for him. Actually, I was DMing him. He actually had an exam. He didn't even watch the game that day.
No, I didn't watch the game. I had a serious exam the following day, so that's why I didn't watch the game at all because I wanted to focus on the exam. So yeah, that's why I wasn't there.
Shout out to Red Bull Studios, saving lives these days.
Oh,
Yep. Red Devil man. Shout out to you, man.
Anyway, go on.
Lives, rocking to
Okay, so
I take the L there. Yeah.
Okay, so let me come to Ahmed then. Ahmed, is it over for Tottenham now?
Do you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, man. We can hear you, bro.
Thanks for having me. Yeah, I agree with LB. I have never seen Tottenham as the title contenders because I can't see Tottenham playing the way they do and winning the league, like relying on two players to produce everything for them. I just can't see it. Like today, Kane had a bad day and they couldn't win. He missed his chances. They can't rely on Kane every game.
Way too reliant on two dudes, man, and the Celtics from the road. But yeah.
So I agree with LB. I can't see them winning the title.
And do you think that it's all over, like Liverpool to win it?
I really don't want Liverpool to win it because I hate them. But I think they will win it. I don't think any other Premier League team is as good as Liverpool right now.
Okay, cool. Just before I come to Red Devil, that is a frightening AVI that you have, Ahmed. And if that AVI does come through, I'm quitting football. Just to let you know. Red Devil Studio.
What do you ask? I thought the question is about Spurs, about Mourinho.
Red Devil, you know where I'm going.
Where are you going, HH?
Red Devil.
Don't mention United. Don't mention United.
I'm not saying anything.
Red Devil.
What's the question, HH?
Is it not enough that you cheat via VA? You're not cheating through mathematics. I mean, what kind of team is this? And also, as well, Red Devil, I've been trying to get this dude out of. I've been. Where's my thing? I've been trying to pop bottles for Ole sacking for ages. Do you know how this is still unopened? I was going to finish this for Ole sacking.
He said he was going to be sacked by. I mean, where's Ben? Ben. Last time I heard, Ben said that Arteta was world class and was better than Ole. I don't know what he's not been in the hangout.
Look, Red Devil is the title. Is Tottenham is over after Tottenham's loss? The two losses, is it over for Tottenham and their title charge?
I mean, I don't think the Tottenham. I mean, we all know that the real favourites for the title are always going to be Chelsea Football Club. You know, because Chelsea Football Club, having spent all the money they spent, you know, with the German Zidane, with Havertz, etc., these were always going to be the team.
Chelsea are still favourites, bro. They're still favourites.
Chelsea are still favourites. They have to be. They have to be HH, surely, because you can't spend 200 million and not be at least in contention.
300 million.
Was it 300? Is it? Yeah. So what I would say about Liverpool though is that I do think that this whole thing of like, everyone was out the injury thing, I think has been a bit exaggerated. Like Liverpool's squad depth, yes, okay, VVD wasn't there, but let's be real, Matip, Fabinho are very good replacements. Like not bang average, going to the youth, etc. So the thing about Liverpool is that whether you say or not, they have very good squad depth. That's why I think that they are favourites, because they have good squad depth. They're not like if Leicester or even Spurs, was why I predict that Liverpool are going to win the league at the beginning of this thing, was because the thing about Spurs is that if Son or Kane get injured, then they're screwed. With Liverpool, because they have decent squad depth, So now Van Dijk and Gomez are, oh, it's cool. You got Fabinho could come in and play CP, Matip can, who I actually think is criminally underrated, Matip. They'll be fine. The key thing for me in terms of if Liverpool gets stunted is if they lose Henderson, one of their centre backs, like a Matip. So if Henderson, Matip, and Alisson get injured, then they're in trouble. Then I think there's a problem. And given how hectic, the reason why I would say you don't know is because the issue is that like you could easily have a situation where those two players just get injured for goodness knows how many period of time, and then suddenly other clubs, other teams get involved into it. So that's why I say you can't say 100% that Liverpool win it, because you just don't know what the injury record is going to be like for them in those key areas. Because when Alisson was injured, Liverpool were getting bantered when Adrian was in goal. You know, so you just got to see what happens.
So basically, do you believe that there's still a chance for United then?
I think there's a chance for Chelsea. I don't think United are in a title race or anything like that. I think that Chelsea...
Guys,
I think Chelsea...
ladies and gentlemen, this is a perfect example of weak-ass bullcrap reverse psychology.
There's no reverse psychology.
There's no reverse psychology.
Get your filthy, stinking juju paws away from
logic.
Chelsea Football Club.
And it's just logic, you know, 200
Red
million.
Devil, how have you got 9 games in hand, man? What's going on?
You are
going
saying
on,
that
man?
200 million without context, though. Think about it. The 200 million was not for
German Zidane, man. German Zidane.
Oh, come on. I know
No. Okay. Look. We're done here. We're done here. Look, we're done here. Look, let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving, man. So, next topic right now is something that I wanted to bring up to you guys, man. Since Sunday is a day in which we just like to just spread the love. Let's spread the love every Thursday. Benzema, Henry. Now, your boy, one of my goats, Zidane, came out and said Karim Benzema is the best French striker of all time. So naturally, when people said that, they were like, "What? Benzema over Giroud?" Relax, chill.
Yes.
So they were like, "What? Benzema over Thierry Henry?"
Yes.
So then,
Yeah. You don't really
whoa, relax and chill. So we're gonna have the discussion. Is Karim Benzema better than Henry? Now, see, for me, this guys, let me land. I don't want to hear anything about trophies. This is purely on a footballing level, player to player. Benzema and Henry. Now, this is where I lie. In terms of goal scoring, specifically clutch goal scoring, I'm giving this to Benzema, 100%. I think Benzema is a more reliant goal scorer than Henry. Overall play, it's close. Overall play is definitely close. But as far as overall play goes, I would still 100% give it to Henry, because people forget how good peak Henry was. And I'm not a stats merchant, but there was a season where this guy got the assist record within the league and had double figures of goals and assists. And I don't think that Benzema has ever in a season gotten the same number of goals and assists that Henry achieved. And the kinds of goals that Henry scored, the kinds of things Henry did on the pitch, the value he brought to me, it's close. But for me, I have to say that there was more, because there's a lot to Benzema's game. But as an overall player, football overall, it's Henry. But if you now put things to, you see, this is difficult. Because where I am right now is Benzema, I think, is, I would say, considerably the better goal scorer. But in terms of overall play, I would slightly put Henry over Benzema. But so if you take it to overall, then maybe you have to say Benzema overall, because if Benzema is considerably better goal scoring and only a little bit worse overall, maybe you give it to Benzema. But again, I always like to say this: at what conversation are we having? If we're having a goal scoring conversation, Benzema. If we're having an overall football conversation, it's tough, it's hard. You can go either or, but I'm going to give it to Henry. So, Wilson, Benzema or Henry, and why?
I would go with Benzema just because when Cristiano left, he kind of had to become one of the leader of the team. Obviously, Ramos is our captain, but Benzema had to really step up for us. Like, he was clutch all through the entire last season. And he's the most important player on our team after Ramos. Well, you could say even before Ramos, because when he doesn't play, we are trash in attack. We can't score, we can't create, and he makes. Don't get me wrong, it's really close, like you said. But I just think I would
Oh,
slightly.
no, 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 but then you could say the same thing. Look at how Arsenal crumbled once Henry left.
But that's the other thing you were forgetting. Arsenal weren't really big until Wenger kind of changed. I don't really know the history of Arsenal, but the thing about Real Madrid, when Benzema came to Madrid, he was expected to win. Like the pressure on him was to always win, and Benzema to me is probably one of the most underrated striker ever. Right now, people underrate him, but the guy is a really amazing striker. You could pick either, but I would go Benzema because he's more clutch. Again, today he was clutch again, even though he missed 2 easy chances to give us the win today. But Benzema for me was just more clutch. Henry's obviously the better player if you're just looking based on football. Because what Henry did and his peak was amazing. But I would go Benzema.
Okay, so basically, so you say Benzema better goal scorer, Henry better player.
Yeah, especially Benzema has more goals than him now, I think.
Yeah. Okay.
And plus one of the horsemen say he's better, so I gotta go Zidane.
Zidane is Algerian. Okay, come on, they're both Algerian, so it's biased. Come on, man. LB, where are you at with this? Benzema or Henry?
Yeah, basically echo what you said, HH. I think Benzema. I think Henry is a better player, even though I watched more of Benzema. And I think a lot of people are forgetting the major form slump that Benzema had gone through during the Real Madrid three-peat. He was hardly played and he was benched for a number of important games, whether that was because of Zidane or the actual form he was in. And I don't think Thierry Henry was ever sort of benched during Arsenal's glory days like that. So I still think Henry, but goal scoring wise, I'd give it to Benzema.
All right. What's it called, Hassan? Where you at with this?
Yeah, man. Overall, for me, it's Benzema. I mean, Henry is a better footballer technically. Benzema's a big game player, better goal scorer. He's a great link-up player as well, which is underrated for Benzema. And just overall, Benzema for me, all around is better than Henry. Henry's just a better dribbler for me, for overall, and had better flair than Benzema for me.
Okay. Gatlock.
Yeah, look, from what I've heard, I think maybe Henry is a better player. From what I've heard of him, I've not really watched him that much. But from what I've heard, I think he should be the better player. Plus, doesn't he play on the left? And Benzema in the middle.
No. He played as striker. I mean, he began wing and then played as striker. Then became the striker. But he was like a complete striker. So he scored, he created, all that kind of thing. So.
Yeah, well, anyway. Yeah, I'm just going to say Henry is the better striker. I mean, the better player, based on what I've heard of him and some of the things I've seen him do. No, that's a different topic. Yeah, Henry.
Okay. Chelsea Baba. Mr. Chelsea Baba, talk to me.
My bad.
Wait, unmute your mic, man. Unmute. Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Go for it.
Look, Henry is a legend. The only thing you could put on Henry is not scoring in big games. That's it. But as for you said when Cristiano Ronaldo left, he became the leader. Henry was the leader. I'm okay. Yeah, you have Vieira in there, but everybody knows Henry was the guy, really, and he's the one that put Arsenal on his shoulder, season after season after season. And honestly, without Henry, they're not going unbeaten, and that's the main thing you got to see. I think if you slot another player in there in that treble team, Real Madrid is still winning the treble. And that's not a slate on Benzema. He's still a great player, but to be compared to Henry like that, again, Henry did not show up in big games. I'm really in Europe, but in internationally he kind of did. I mean, Benzema doesn't play internationally no more, and I know
it's hard to judge. Yeah.
So, but like you have to understand, it's really just those big games. But except from that, Henry as a goal scorer was amazing. Like I think a better goal scorer than Benzema. I mean, Benzema played with Ronaldo that created space for him 1,000 times. So you got to give it to Henry. Henry's a legend, and I'm a Chelsea fan. So
okay, Cassius.
So when I first saw this debate a couple of days ago when Zidane answered the question, just in the first instant I saw it, I thought this was, clearly in Henri's favor. But when I looked at it more, you could definitely have a debate, a
You
serious
can.
debate on who's better, who's had the better career. But I still maintain that Henri is a better player and a greater player than Benzema. Just one thing I'd like to say is that Henri, I would say like early 2000s, was one of the best players in the world, full stop. I don't think Benzema has ever reached that level where he's clearly, one of the best players
That's
in
a
the
good
world.
point. That's a good point.
He's very good right now. I mean, these past couple games.
Because the year that Nedved won, people say Henri arguably should have won ahead of
Exactly.
Nedved. So
Yeah, he
Yeah,
should have. He should have. Yeah.
yeah, those years in the early 2000s, he was an excellent player. Like I said, one of the best in the world, full stop. Benzema now is definitely one of the best. I would say maybe you could make an argument top 10 in the world right now. His technique, even his flair, some of his first touches, even in Vilton was saying in the game today, some of his first touches in the game today that I watched was just incredible. The assist he had for the Modric goal was, again, just amazing. But I don't think Benzema has ever reached a level. And like I think LB said that Benzema in 2017-18 was really, really poor. I think I don't have the statistics right in front of me, but I think he scored like 5 league goals, something like that, in a whole season. And he was very, very poor. I don't think he got benched, but he was not the same Benzema that we're seeing right now, and that's why some people had doubts about him being the leader of Real Madrid after Cristiano left. But after he's taken a total leap since then, and you have to give him credit. But like I said at the beginning, I maintain that Henri's better.
HH, and how can you give him a good leader when he was telling another player not to pass it to him, pass the ball to him? How can you give Benzema a good leader like that?
maybe that's good leadership.
Nah,
because you're doing the best thing to win for your team, and you have to make those hard, tough decisions.
Seems like that should be in the locker room. In the locker room, I think
Look,
so.
man,
The truth hurts, man. The truth hurts.
That's true, bro.
What's it called? Let me, Ahmad, where you at with this Henri Benzema?
To be honest, I haven't seen peak Henri consistently, but I would rather, like, on what I have seen, I would pick Henri every day of the week. And when you talk about Ronaldo leaving Real Madrid, in my opinion, there was a huge drop in that team when Ronaldo left Real Madrid. And Ronaldo was mostly the guy who scored the goals for Real Madrid. I think there was a stat when Ronaldo left Real Madrid that summer, he still has scored more goals for Real Madrid that year than Benzema and Bale the whole year. So it shows that Ronaldo was the biggest thing in that Real Madrid team. But I still see Benzema as an excellent player, don't get me wrong. But I don't think you can compare him with Henri.
Yeah.
I just talk to me. Benzema or Henri, who is the better player?
Yes. So for me, it's disrespectful to compare the two. Do you lot remember who Henri was?
Oh,
Bro,
I forgot the man that
It's
lived
not
100
disrespectful.
years ago, man.
Bro, I think you lot forget who Henri was. If Henri was playing today, he'd be the best player in the world. 100%. I'm telling you. This guy was... why are you laughing? Bro, if we look at the players now...
No. See, now, I don't know whether that would be a fact, but if peak Henri would be amongst the best players in the world right now, fact, he'd be one of the best.
100%.
Not better than Neymar.
For me, he'd be the best. For me, if he was playing today, he'd be the best because Ronaldo's old, Messi's old. If peak Henri was playing today, he'd be the best. He's just unlucky. He was playing at a time where there were so many bad boy players. R9 was playing at the time. Zidane was playing at the time. There were so many bad boy players at the time. So he didn't get the recognition he deserved. If this guy was playing in their generation right now, he'd be respected a lot more. Benzema's nowhere near this guy's level. You don't need to remember. You don't need to do your research on Henri. This guy was a baller.
Okay. Red Devil, where you at with this, man? Benzema, Henri. Red Devil, talk to me.
Sorry, Maximum. Yeah, I mean, the difficulty with these is that, like, these two players essentially played in terms of their peak in two different areas of football. And the thing with Henri, we're going to say is that, like, this is a guy that was playing. We're talking about this guy who's playing against likes of like Roy Keane, for example. against those types of defensive midfielders, those centre backs, etc. That like
That's much better defenders as well.
Defenders, yeah, these are tackles like it's not there's not as much, maybe not as much creativity, for example, back then.
Okay, so are you getting to, if they were swapped, Benzema wouldn't be as prominent in Henry's era, and Henry would be far more prominent in this era?
I think so, but that's no disrespect to Benzema. I mean, and it's still difficult to say because obviously what Benzema's achieved, etc. So, but I just think people will realize that Premier League era, like the types of it wasn't just like Arsenal just happened to be invincible, or Henry was just sort of like doing flicks and tricks and scaring defenders for fun. Like these days, the tackles, even for example, that referees give for fouls, like back then, you could Keon could kick someone in the leg, and you have to carry on. So imagine if you're a forward player, for example, going through, you get trod on from the back, and you have to keep on going. You know what I mean? Whereas nowadays, one touch, go on the ground, roll around for a bit, and it's fine. So, and I said it's no disrespect to Benzema, because I think Benzema is criminally underrated. But we are also comparing two different, I think, eras of football. I think in that period in time, this time where you needed, because defenses and those teams were afforded a lot more than they are today, you almost need to have that extra something to get past them. So when you did, you got recognized as being a really, really good talent, if that makes any sense. So yeah, that's my 2 cents.
Okay, so guys, now it's time for the main events, as they say. Let me just open up by saying this. I feel that this is one of the best Champions League draws that we've had in a while. Because normally in Champions League draws, you can see about 4 or 5 simple win. So I think it's a case of we don't have as many sure banker teams as we used to have. Like if we were to rewind this back 5 or 6 years ago, whoever Real Madrid faces, easy dub for Barcelona, easy dub for Real Madrid, easy dub for Barcelona. You would say an easy dub for Juventus when they were under Allegri, But I think now, because the Juve team aren't as much as a sure bank as they were under Allegri, Barcelona, we know how much of a mess they are. Yes, Real Madrid are playing a lot better right now, but it isn't a Real Madrid that I have as much faith in as I did when they had Cristiano in that team. PSG, well, no, it's PSG. So really, the sure banker right now is Bayern and maybe Liverpool. So, but I just think the beauty is that when you look at all of these games, I see there's one 50-50 game, but other games are 55-45, 60-40, and so forth. And even the game where I think there is a clear winner, I got pretty much attacked by this team's fans saying that I'm just disrespecting them. So we'll have a conversation and we can have an open thing about it, man. So
hold on, you got disrespected by Lazio fans?
FC Porto fans.
Oh, right.
Because look, man, we'll get there. We'll get there because we'll get there. But yeah,
Chelsea aren't being Atleti. They're getting knocked out around the 6 feet. We don't have to do that. We can just move.
Red Devil, why are you doing this? Like, what have I ever done to you? Like, why are you doing this, man? Relax.
Chelsea are coming for the trouble.
Please not Chelsea. Please not Chelsea.
Send me the minimum. Please not Chelsea.
Look, it is what
it is. That's your bad luck.
Actually, can I just comment on that? Do you know how messed up that is? Because that's just stupid. How is it that, like I say, not Atletico, and then you give Chelsea? That makes no sense. See, if ever there is proof that the world is against me, that is proof. Because I'm like,
don't dare say Juventus.
No, because what were the chances? What are the chances that Chelsea got and then?
Because he went to all his witch job to. That's the problem.
We should have just got second.
It's your fault. It's your fault. It's your fault, bro.
How's this, man?
You jinxed it.
You jinxed
Don't you remember this?
Well, it's crazy. I said the same thing, so I didn't want Atletico either. I don't know why.
Wait, Gatlock, what do you play?
Drawouts, I want my money back to Chris.
Oh, no. Catlock, this is a private video not to be showed
It's
to
not
everyone.
negotiable. It's not negotiable. I don't give a damn. I want FC Portugal. I know that I messed up last year and so on and so forth, and I've learned my lesson. That's why I'm now taking things very careful and I'm trying to rake this all the way through. So I need
Before you say it's not you, there's nobody else that behaves like this.
I don't want to see after laughing. Bro, if I see that, wait, can I talk? Can I talk? Thank you. If I see Atletico there, you better fear for your family safety. If I see Atletico, you're like, there's no point in it. You might as well go to different planets. Okay? Please not Chelsea.
Please not Chelsea. Please
2,
not Chelsea.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Please not Chelsea. Please not
8,
Chelsea.
Please not Chelsea.
9, 10, 11, 12,
Please Chelsea. Please Chelsea.
13, 14, 15, 16, okay, no, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19.
The drinking game, how many times is going to say please not Chelsea? Atletico against certain Chelsea that if you pull out Chelsea, I will absolutely, I will smack in his face. Don't sit there say Chelsea.
20,
Don't you
21.
dare. Don't you dare.
21 times, bro.
Don't you dare say Chelsea, man.
Moving on, basically, all I say that Chapwizza, you sad man. All you had to do was pull out another name up front from Atletico. But guys, I digress because guys, we are here to form a thing because you know what? I have recovered from that crap, and maybe you guys can help me and build a case for me, and maybe my dear friend Chelsea Baba can build a case for me as well because I cannot wait to hear what he says about Atletico Madrid. So, guys, first off, let's show this right now. Okay, look.
Super chat HH. I think it's 2 or something.
Okay, yeah. Oh, let me hit those right now. So from Rambo 239. Oh, I wonder why you told me those super chats. United gave Leeds 6 goals, the same team that made Liverpool poop their pants at home. If Liverpool drop points, the pressure will mount upon them. It's on. If Paul Pogba goes to Juve in January, Juve have a chance. So, Rambo, to your first thing, I said again, if Ole Gunnar Solskjaer wins the Premier League with Man United, Red Devil is banned ad infinitum from all hangouts. And I'm taking a 2-month hiatus from football analysis to become a carpenter. If Pogba goes to Juve in January, if Pogba goes to Juve, okay, and if he goes if Pogba goes to Juventus, I think it changes the entire game. But guys, let's deal with this. So now, guys, FC Porto fans attacked me, and they came for me. I didn't disrespect FC Porto. All I said is that this is an easy dub for Juventus. Without Pogba, Juve should win. With Pogba, Porto should invoke the forfeit rule. So my thing is this. I think Juve are winning this. There is nothing to even think about. So am I wrong in my assessment that Juve are going to win? So let's go down the room. So let me come first to what was it called? Let me come first to Vilton. So Vilton, Porto, Juventus. Thoughts on this?
Obviously, the favorites is Juve to win. I expect Cristiano to get a hat trick, but I think Porto is actually going to be Juve, though. Don't disrespect Porto. This is the 2 defending. They have 2 Champions League, bro. They're the defending 2 Champions League of the world. It's just like you can't disrespect Porto like that. They're going to stop the world. They're going to stop the world, and they're going to beat Juve,
Did this team with these players win the Champions League? Did these players win the Champions League?
Of course,
they won it more recently than Juve.
Porto won it more recently than Juve.
Exactly. So Porto got 2 Champions League, Juve got 3. Don't disrespect Porto like that. I believe that Porto is actually going to be Juve, and we're going to have an emergency hangout that day. I see it. I see it. I'm calling it right now. I see it.
Right. Volton. Let me give myself the mic. Volton. if they get knocked out, three hours minimum, 3 hours. Because Wilson, if that guy gets the 6th CL, if he gets the 6th CL, I don't even want to say it. If he gets the 6th CL, I don't want to say it.
Buffon finally gonna retire if he gets a 6 CL.
You know who I'm talking about, bro. You know who I'm talking about. From today on to the Tuesday, will you make?
Yes, he will. Yes, he will. Yes, he will. That's the answer.
Will you make Cristiano a horseman if he wins the UCL with you in the World Cup with Portugal? Tudare will cross our bridge if we get there. Hopefully not. Hassan, talk to me, man. Juve against FC Porto.
No, Juve will rate them. They'll rate them home and away. And Porto.
Home and away.
Yeah, bro. We played Porto. I think the last 2 out of 3 years, and we beaten like 4-1 at home. Was it? Or 4 or trash. Don't listen to their fans. Don't listen to them.
Wow. Okay. Gatlock, Porto Juventus.
Oh yeah, sorry. Hold on. Just to, you told me to show you this later. Check. This was my prediction for the draw. Although, basically.
Oh, give me a break. So a Barca Bayern, you got that wrong. Gladbach with City. That's it. Like, wait, are you sure? Okay, this is your prediction.
Yeah, this was my prediction.
Porto, Juve. What? Okay, you got Lazio. What?
Yeah, we pretty much got them all right, bar. I think Barca, Bayern, and Sevilla, Paris. And
I got half of them. I got like 4 right.
Yeah, not bad. Not bad.
Yeah, and I got 4 right because these draws are becoming predictable. Let's be honest. I mean, how many times have Juve played Porto, bro? And they've usually wiped before with them. Although not really wiped before with them, just beating them. And yeah, look, Porto, I hate to say this, but they are no different from Arsenal. They're just there to fill in the gaps, okay? They are not really
respect Porto.
there to
That was
compete.
CL. Respect Porto. That was CL.
That was when, like, that was the last time the Invincibles happened, bro. And where's Arsenal now? I mean, come on, bro. Look, Porto, they're just there to fill in the gaps. They're not really actually, if they actually do win, Lord have mercy. Because you see, the reason why this is going to be an issue is that if Porto win, we're doing a 24-hour. But if Juve win, nobody is expected. So basically, yeah, Porto are there to fill in the gaps.
So you don't think Porto have a chance?
Because of how shit Juve are, they could have a chance. But Juve have actually been stepping it up in the Champions League. So if Cristiano is fit, they don't have a chance.
Okay. So before I come over to Cassius, Latin Lozario says, when I sent that invoice, UEFA officials told me explicitly and passionately that they were sick and tired of the crap takes from HH and that Chelsea's semis minimum was the last straw. They told me F Chelsea forever. So Latin Lozario, in case you don't know, I'm going to speak.
Martin, man. Respect Martin.
Latin Lozario. I'm going to speak to those UEFA officials because first of all, I want my money back. I still haven't received my money back because I'm not giving you money and wait, first of all, no, I want my money back plus interest. Not only did I not get FC Porto, but you gave me Atalanta. So I want the money back plus, and also my thing for the officials, who are you to take money from this Latin Lozario dude? So my money isn't good with you? Who is this dude, Rosario, that you take money from him but not me, the analyst? Rosario, don't worry, bro. Don't worry. Just keep your eyes peeled. Just keep your eyes peeled. Don't you worry, because hates me, as Nazia Jones said, you can hate me now, but I won't stop now, and I can't stop now. You can hate me now. Don't you worry.
Will Chelsea even get 4th? And that's another point.
Red Devil. Who are United playing again in the draw? Can you remind me? Who? There we go. Thank you.
No, you're going to be
Mute your mic. Mute your mic. Mute your mic.
16, man, you know.
Mute your mic. Mute your mic. Cassius, talk to me. Juve, FC Porto.
I think Juve are going to go through. I don't think they shouldn't have any big problems against FC Porto. I think starting with their match at the victory at Camp Nou, I think they're starting to round the corner. I said before that match that Pirlo, changed his formation too much and he didn't really have a system. But now with the players that have came back, De Ligt, Alexandro, and Cristiano was out for a little bit. I think now he's found a system that's working with the midfield chemistry with the two players they signed, Arthur and McKennie. I think they're starting to round the corner. So yeah, this match I think they'll win quite simply without any problems.
Chelsea Baba.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Chelsea Baba, you've muted yourself, my dear sir. Can you please unmute yourself? Okay. LB, talk to me, LB.
Wait, I'm back.
Okay. Please. Roll.
Nah, look, the only way. I mean, I don't know why Porto fans are mad at you because you jinx a lot of things. So I'd be happy if you said we're gonna lose. That means we're probably gonna win. But really, the only way Porto.
Who was that laugh? Who was that that laughed? Who laughed? Who laughed?
They shouldn't be mad at you. I'll be happy. Bro, look, but the real way Porto had a chance was if they had a little crowd. They don't have a crowd. I mean, really, they're kind of like a passion team. So, they don't have a crowd to play with. And against Cristiano Ronaldo, hopefully he shows up. But yeah, I think this is easy for Juve. I mean, without a doubt.
LB, talk to me, man.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a comfortable win for Juventus with all due respect. Porto, with the Champions Leagues in which they've won, I still think Juventus will have too much quality at the end of the day. And something I wanted to ask you, HH, I mean, what's your concern about Juventus drawing Porto? I mean, Ronaldo's been at Juventus for the last 2 seasons and they've been knocked out. They haven't even reached the final. So
LB, yeah. I don't think you understand what will happen if he wins the 6th CL. And my thing about it is that I have to stop him winning the 6th CL. So the tougher the team he faces, the better it is for me. So my thing is that, because I thought they were going to beat Leon, but my lord, they didn't. But LB, what if they get Pogba in January?
Yeah.
Man, whose mouth is that?
It's a dog. Have some respect. It's a dog.
Not getting Pogba in January, so
yeah, Raiola denied it.
Yeah, it's not happening.
He's a good bench player anyway. Good bench player.
Relax, chill. So okay, so LP, you're riding with Juventus then?
Juventus, yeah.
Okay. I test. Talk to me.
Yes. So for me, Juve are gonna win this. Like, is not even a discussion. I'll be surprised.
Whoa, I test. Why are you disrespecting FC Porto fans? Why are you disrespecting the pride of Portugal? Obrigado.
Come on, bro. I'll give anybody here £10 right now if they could name me 5 Porto players. Nobody here can.
I got you. I got
Corona, Marega.
Corona, Pepe.
It's easy. Jesus, Felipe, Luis Diaz, Malasar, Tony Martinez, Marco Diaz, Diego Lee, Fabio Vieira.
Hold on. I said, do you realize that we are in a lockdown and in a pandemic? People are losing their jobs. You can't just offer money and think that people are not going to come and bite your hand for that cash. I think you owe at least one of these, because I heard about it. How do you get to 10 points? So please, Karen, I said, and next time, don't offer cash when you know that you can't pay up. So continue.
Listen, my brother, I'm broke anyway. I wasn't gonna give no one any cash anyway, but Porto, yeah. Nobody knows any of their players. Like, let's be real.
Juve are going to win. Players. I just mentioned their players.
Let's Milan. Let's ITES land, man. Let's ITES land.
I think Juve are going to win.
If you don't have money, just give me your hand. I know a dude right there that can just swap it. Just
easy. Okay, we're not doing any cannibalism here, man. Please, ITES. Continue.
Look who's talking. I actually don't know what to
God, with your mic, man. God damn, you talk too much, man.
Yeah, there's not really much to say. Juve are gonna win it. I don't know any Porto players. Like Juve are gonna win it. If Porto win though, 35-hour stream.
No. Okay, well, I said not 35 hours, but we will do a celebratory stream because I told you this. Every time Cristiano gets knocked out, I always do a celebratory stream. As I told you again, do you know how happy I was when Cavani knocked him out? Those 2 goals, Cavani, man. God will bless you. Ahmad, talk to me, man. Juve against FC Porto.
I think Juventus will win, but I don't understand why you guys are writing off Porto. Like, what are you guys seeing in Juventus? They have been absolutely terrible this year. They almost bottled the league against Inter. They lost against Lyon, who was terrible in Ligue 1, finished 7th in the league. And you guys think like they will go through easy, like that?
Oh, okay, Ahmad. Okay, even if people have denied, let's just play a game. If Pogba joins them in January, do you then change your team?
It's a hard question because you never know if Pogba will fit immediately, and I don't know if he will improve them so massively that they will become great again, like they were under Allegri. But I think they will win this game. We shouldn't write Porto off. That's the only thing I want to say.
So are you going for Juve or going for Porto?
I'm going for Juve, but I still think Porto can win.
Okay. Red Devil.
This is going to be an easy job for Juve. And Cristiano Ronaldo is going to be potentially closer to 6 UCL. Closer. I don't think that Juve will win it. So, but we'll certainly flirt around it, and then questions and answers, might have to be discussed if that's the case. You know what I mean, HH. That said, I don't think it's going to be easy, and I expect I would be very surprised if Juve went to Porto and battered them. I don't think that's going to happen. But I expect over 2 legs, Juve will just about edge it, presuming that Ronaldo's fit and they get to the dub. So yeah. I think this should be an easy dub for Juventus, but this year has been so weird that anything is possible. And it's a fair point. Juventus did lose to Lyon, who didn't even qualify for the Champions League this year. And they were 7th in League 1 at the time when they did it. So it's possible, especially if Dybala continues to be a brick. So you don't know, but Juventus is still favourites in my opinion.
Okay, guys, I don't understand why people are using this 7th in League 1 for Lyon. The league was suspended, bro. That's just what they finished. It's not because they could not have come up or something. Everybody's in this 7th in League 1. And one more thing, Red Devil, it will be 2021 by the time they play the games. So it might not be such a crazy year.
Yeah. From Martin Rosario, who says, UEFA quoted Tupac, and I quote, F Chelsea as a staff, as a football club, and as a mother-effing crew. And if you want to be down with Chelsea, then F you too. Hey, man.
Facts. Tell him, Martin.
Okay, Martin, let me just say this right now.
# Martin.
I want you to be back at the Hangout if they get knocked out by FC Porto. And Martin, you can side. If FC Porto knock out Juve, I want you in this Hangout, and we're going to have a 24-hour. I want you in the emergency 24-hour Hangout, and I want you speaking only Portuguese. Emergency Hangout for the 24-hour, because Martin, you're very slick. You're very slick, man. So, guys, moving on swiftly. So, that's Juve against Porto now, because I want us to build up. So, let's see.
Chelsea.
Lazio against Bayern.
Their name already starts with L, bro.
Yeah, come on. This shouldn't take long. Let's be real.
Disrespect, bro.
Okay,
how much they're gonna buy.
Let's just say so. I'm not gonna go around the room. So are we saying Bayern win both legs, or Lazio win the first leg, or the first leg is a draw, but Bayern say what's up in the second leg?
Bro, Lazio's gonna knock Bayern out, bro. I don't know what you guys talking about.
Excuse me, what?
Lazio's gonna knock Bayern out, bro. I'm calling it right now, bro.
Based on what?
I pray you're right.
You can just
I love you. I love you, Vilton, for that. Thank
okay,
you.
Vilton, how and why are you going for Lazio? You can't just say it because you want to be different.
Because
What's the reason?
Immobile better show the world that he's the best striker
Immobile.
in the league, bro.
That's penalty matches.
Immobile. Respect Immobile.
Okay, so apart from Lilton, we all agree that Lazio are getting crucified then. That's
No,
they
it's
have no
unfair.
chance.
You have man. I'm not gonna say it.
It depends how many injuries Bayern have at that time. But as of now, yeah, they should.
How is
Bayern
Munich
should take
getting
them out.
Lazio? That's it makes no
Look,
sense.
okay, so that's all done. Let's see.
Chelsea, Chelsea, you know.
No.
Now, guys, this is the
What was
this is the only
this? I
tie
thought we
I'm
were talking
saying.
about Champions League. What's this Europa League
This
you're
this
doing?
is this have respect, have rough respect. This is the only tie where I said that this is a 50-50 tie. But I saw Dortmund play against Union Berlin. Now put it this way. They've said that apparently like they're keeping this road manager coach till the end of the season. My thing though is that if Dortmund keep this coach who obviously has no experience, then I think Sevilla should win this. You know, and I think they should win this. If Dortmund can get a good coach, and I think me and Danny T were sort of discussing who should Dortmund get. If Dortmund gets Sarri, I really think that I really think that I would give the edge to Dortmund in this game. So for me, this is dependent on the kind of manager that Dortmund get. But so for me, 50-50, but at the moment I'm going to give the edge to Dortmund because I think that we're going to see a different Dortmund side by the time that match comes through. I think they'll have a manager. Vilton.
I'm gonna give it to Sevilla, the defending Europa League champion of the world. They're gonna beat Dortmund, I feel like, and after that, Haaland's gonna come to Madrid the following summer. Then that's it, bro.
Damn. Hassan, talk to me. Which Sevilla and Dortmund? What are you saying?
Dortmund will win it, man. I think you got a goal scorer like Haaland, he'll just bag goals no matter what manager you have. And I don't know if Sevilla have that kind of striker. So yeah, Haaland will just pull them out of it.
Gatlock?
Come back to me. I'm trying to record what Vilton said earlier.
Caught in the act. Oh.
PK Amoni says HH reaction if Madrid gets their 14th. We'll come to Real Madrid.
Bro, that can happen. What are you talking about?
Spoiler alert.
It's our competition, bro.
Real Madrid are not winning the Champions League this season. That's a fact.
Yeah, that's your attire. You'd be the goat then.
Real Madrid are not winning the Champions League.
Says who? Says who?
Says me.
Okay.
What's it called? Chelsea.
That's
Baba.
good. You're jinxing. No, that's good.
Sevilla, Dortmund. Talk to
Well, I say Sevilla, but you know they've been in this type of situations a lot. You know, actually they're defending champions for the Europa League. But the thing about Dortmund, did you say bring Sarri? If they bring Sarri, that's the worst thing they could do mid-season. Because Sarri's system, you gotta have time for it. It doesn't just work like that. It's like a system that he has to implement, and they have to have like a pre-season for that. I mean,
how long did it take for Chelsea to get a system? About a month or two?
A month. Didn't even really get it before he left. I mean, we were third. So if we really got it, I think we'd have scored more goals. I mean, that system just got the best of Hazard, but we're not talking about Sarri. But really, I mean, if Dortmund is like a Europa League team now, no offense, but they are. So honestly, Sevilla used to beating teams like Dortmund. I think it'll be a close game, but I think Sevilla will edge it out.
Okay. Shout out to your boy Harrison, man. Guys, we've got 290 watching. Drop a like, guys. We're giving you that content crack. You know this is the greatest football show on the planet. Please hit that like button. Just take a pause. Just pause for a moment. Stop your meal, stop your drink, and just hit that like button. Let's get to at least 200 likes. So my mods, tell guys to like the vid. Please drop a like the vid. Thank you. Please hit the like button. Cassius, Sevilla, Dortmund.
I said it before. Dortmund are the weakest team of the first place teams. I mean, their defense with Akanji and Meunier, it's just not that great. I don't think Sevilla are clear favorites. I kind of agree with you. It's a bit of a 50-50 because Sevilla are toothless up front. They're pretty good defensively, but up front, with guys like En-Nesyri and Luke de Jong, they're not really, um, they're not going to score that many goals. So, I could see Sevilla winning it just because they actually have a coach, unlike Edin Terzic. I don't think he has any experience of being a manager, nonetheless, in the Champions League. So I'll go with Sevilla just based on the fact that Dortmund don't really have a manager at the moment, and I don't think they're going to get one.
All right. LB, Sevilla, Dortmund, what are you saying?
Look, I think that this will be a very good game.
It's going to be one of the best games.
To sort of like, they're not best teams in Europe, but they're sort of on par with each other. I still think that Dortmund will win. I think Royce and Haaland will sort of show their quality. With that being said, I'm not too sort of familiar with the players that Sevilla have. So it's a toss of the coin, so we don't really know. I'm going to say Dortmund. Yeah. Every arm wrestle.
Red Devil, Sevilla, Dortmund.
Dortmund are garbage. I'm not going to defense. They're not great, and they've not been great for a while. I'm actually surprised Julian Favre lasted for as long as he did, because I don't get how you bottle like an 8-point lead and still struggle to get into top 4. So this the assistant or the head coach just come in. Doesn't look like he's that much better, to be honest. And it doesn't look like Dortmund are going to be going for anyone to replace him anytime soon. So I'm going with the assumption that the current manager they have is going to still be there. I don't think it's going to be a battering by Sevilla, but I just think Sevilla will have the know-how to be able to deal with this Dortmund side, because I mean, you even look at Jadon Sancho, it looks like average.
No, this is lost of magic. I don't know what's happened, man.
Absolutely, dare I say, so you're even talking about almost like Dan James level. And and Dan James,
Red Devil, relax. Red Devil, relax. This has nothing to do.
Dare I say? I know that's the thing. I rate Dan James.
No, Red Devil. Why do you always have to sneak Man United in everything? This is a Champions League discussion.
Yes, it's because we were linked to Sancho, weren't we? That was the thing, So call it a compliment. That's still better than Vinicius. But the point is that they're Dortmund just don't look great. I know what their philosophy is, but it still seems to be making the same mistakes over and over again, high line, etc. And as I don't know, was it Cassis, said, out of all the teams that are qualified with under 16, I would have said that Dortmund are probably the weakest. Not they don't have the firepower in Haaland, but just as a team, I think they're probably the weakest. If they actually played Porto, I'd have probably said that Porto probably had the advantage over Dortmund. That's how weak I think Dortmund are. So it's not going to be a spankering, but I think Sevilla will have the edge against Dortmund, will win.
Okay. Ahmad, talk to me.
I think it will be a close game, a fun game to watch. And I totally agree with you. It's a 50-50.
Yeah.
And I think it depends on which manager they will have. And if the manager will implement his style in time. Because he has 2 to 3 months on him. But I would pick Dortmund as my winner.
Okay. Eye test.
Yes, I agree with Ahmed. I think it depends on who Dortmund get. If they get Marco Rose, who I rate very highly from Mönchengladbach, I think they're gonna win. It depends on what manager they get, in my opinion, because I think Dortmund have the better players, in my opinion. They have Haaland, Sancho's doing awfully right now, but if they get him back on form, they have Gio Reyna.
Very good player.
They have the better players, so I think it depends on the manager. If they get a good manager like a Marco Rose, they're gonna win.
All right. Now.
Mönchengladbach. I haven't said anything about this.
Oh, all right. Gatlock, talk to us. Receipts merchants.
Relax. Yeah, dude. In this game, like I said, it's like an Europa League game, but trying to put respect on it. At least these guys are there, unlike the Red Devil. Yeah, for this game, Dortmund versus Sevilla. if Dortmund had a better manager, let's be honest, they would actually do well. But it depends on what manager they have, like the others have said.
So if they
but
get Sarri, do you think that would help, or Sarri wouldn't help them come late February?
I think Sarri would help enormously, but you gotta put respect to what's his name, Lopetegui and Sevilla. I think they are European merchants, basically, well, the Europa merchants. But I think round of 16 they can qualify through that one, and I think Dortmund. I think they can Sevilla win, but it depends on the kind of manager they are at that point. But still, even if they had a different manager, I don't know if the person will have enough time to, put his philosophies in before that match. So Sevilla should win this game.
Now, do you know when you look at this draw here? This reminds me of the Lyon draw. City should win. But do you know what the funny thing is? An argument can be made that this Mönchengladbach team are actually more dangerous and better than the Lyon team that City faced last season. And City, I think, were better last season than they are right now. So as much as City are favourites, as much as City would win, this is a damn tricky tie. This is a damn tricky tie. And I will be damned if Pep gets knocked out in the round of 16, I think we're doing like a week hangout. 7 day consecutive. 7 day consecutive. So basically get your food, meal, and everything. I think we're doing this. I think we might do like a 7 day consecutive. But yeah, okay, lost. No.
That Monaco team was great though. Like
Monaco, very good Monaco team. A very good Monaco team. The big one was Lyon. But as I look at this Mönchengladbach thing, City should win. But I can just see something weird happening in this game. I see something odd happening in this game. I'm going to go with Man City. But I just have a thingy feeling. But basically, put it this way. City, surely not. Surely not. Let me come to Hassan. Talk to me. City, Mönchengladbach.
Natsa, cover your ears, Natsa.
Oh Lord.
City they're going home. They're going home. Player and Thuram are gonna ball. They're gonna ball both legs. He's gonna do it again. He's gonna do it again.
Okay, but Hassan, but keep in mind that he knows how important the Champions League is, and we believe that with how the domestic thing is going, he's putting his focus on this. You really think that they're gonna get knocked out in the round of 16?
He's done that. He knows how important it is every year, and he still flopped for the last decade. So, I mean, listen, Gladbach are going through. I mean, this City team are awful. Let's be honest. Defensively, they're all right, but who they really played against in the league, they've been decent. No, not amazing, but player and Thuram, I can see something happen. HS, I say Gladbach go through. Gladbach will go through for me.
Damn. Okay.
No man, Ferran Torres is a new thing on the block, man. Ferran Torres will match up, man.
He's from the road. No.
What's it called? Gatlock. Talk to me.
Yeah. Sorry. Gladbach City. You see, the problem about this game is, who knows? Maybe in January, City could actually buy a battalion and still go out. But the thing is, Pep is the issue here because we do not know. The guy likes to overthink stuff because he should have beaten Lyon, but yeah, we all know what happened. This City team, something is not right with them, and they've lost the one thing that made them, no offense, exciting, and that is the attack. So, but look, in the Champions League, they've actually been quite decent. But who did they really play, really? So, but this Gladbach team, we don't know how they'll be come February because they've been breaking it in Bundesliga lately, getting draws like 2-2 from I can't remember who they played. But yeah, City depends on what Pep does, man. Let's be honest. But City should win this game. But we say this every year. City should beat Monaco. City should beat Lyon. They should beat Tottenham. We've been through this many times. So it's very hard to predict. So you know what? As crazy as it sounds, Maybe I'll just go with Gladbach. Hold on, HH, who do you think is going to win?
Man City. They wouldn't dare. They wouldn't
Okay,
dare lose this.
then we've heard this before. You said this for the pre-match against Lyon. So Gladbach have a chance because you said City will win. So let's go.
Shut up, man. Wilson, talk to me, man.
I think the way I see this, City lost their their attacking prowess a little bit this season, but the problem is it's the opposite. Last season they were trash defensively, but this season they're really good defensively. I think Pep just needs to find the right balance for it because let's be real, we watch City because of their like pressing, scoring a lot of goals, but they step it up defensively. And as for the game against Gladbach, I said it again. He needs Messi to win the Champions League. The guy's a fraud. He's a ball fraud. He's gonna need to spend $600 million again next season to prove he's the best manager in the world. He's not gonna be Gladbach. Yeah, he's not gonna be Gladbach. I don't know why he.
Speak on it.
City should have. To be honest with you, City should have fired him after the Lyon game. I don't know why they kept
Wilson,
him.
let me get this straight. You're telling me that Pep Guardiola is going to lose in the round of 16?
Lodiola, is losing against Gladbach. Yes.
Do you know what you're saying?
Yes, I do know what I told you, HS. He needs Messi, bro. The guy is a fraud, bro. He needs Messi to win the Champions League. And it's okay. Just like how people saying Zidane needs Cristiano. You need Messi, bro. You need Messi. You are a fraud. You spend so much money, you can't even get to a semi. A semi. Really, Pellegrini got to a semi, bro. You can't even get to a semi. You absolute pathetic loser. But Gladbach's gonna be City. I'm sorry, Natside. I'm just keeping it real, bro. Cities are out, bro. They're losing to Gladbach.
We're not sorry, Natside. We're not sorry.
Okay. What's it called? Chelsea, Baba, talk to me. City and Gladbach.
Yeah, it's definitely a City, but like you said, Leon last year, that was a crazy
That
game.
made no
but
sense, man.
It didn't make no sense exactly, and like he was saying last, City actually right now is focused more on their defense. I think that you just gotta get that balance right for the Champions League. The Champions League is not like the league that you could attack.
Why has it taking him this long to realize that defense is actually important, mate?
I think he was really the thing is. First off, you know how Pep is stubborn already. He's just into his philosophy so much. And second of all, I think he was buying to the rivalry of the Liverpool rivalry. So, his tactics is working in the league. So he's just keeping it the same way. Oh, let's go. I'm going against Liverpool. I'm trying to get 100 points. I'm trying to get 97 points. So he was trying to do the same thing in the Champions League. But, obviously Leon showed that, if you study his philosophy, you could break it down, you could win. But the thing about this is it's against Gladbach, and this is Man City in the round of 16. I don't believe Pep will lose this game, but to win it, I don't think he's gonna win it either. But he's not losing to Gladbach again because they kind of balanced now, and you could say they're losing on losing their touch on offense, but on defense they're getting better, and on offense they only need a couple goals. I mean, score your away goal, come to your home. And win.
So you're going with Man City on this?
Oh, definitely, Man City.
Okay. Guys, remember, man, hit that like button, guys. Hit that like button. If you're new, subscribe. If you're here, hit the like button. Cassius.
So I think this is going to be quite an even game. I don't think Man City are going to win quite easily, like I said with Juve or maybe Bayern Munich. I think this is going to be I think Man City are going to have to do a lot to win this match. Like Vilton said, they're quite good defensively. It seems that Stones has revived and is actually playing well. Ruben Diaz is a good defender. And just in general, they're quite good defensively, but in attack, they're very, very toothless. Sterling is not the same. Aguero's can't play 2 games in a row. Gabriel Jesus quite inconsistent, and Ferran Torres, he's shown some good moments, but I'm not sure if he can be a consistent goal scorer for the team. So I think City will win, but it'll be like a tight match. I don't think it'll be Man City. I think they beat Schalke 7-0 a couple years ago. It's not going to be like that for sure.
LB, talk to me.
Yeah, I think this is going to be one of Pep's last few opportunities to win a Champions League with Man City. We've seen year in, year out, like what Gatlock said, Man City go into the Champions League as heavy favourites and they don't even reach, the semi-final or final, let alone win it. So I understand why people think that Man City are a chance of losing, but I think they will manage to pass the round of 16 and yet again fail to make the final and win it. So Man City to beat Mönchengladbach.
Mr. Amar, talk to me.
Yes, this is hard for me because you can't compare this game with the Lyon game, because the Lyon game was a one-tie game. Because
Yeah.
if it was a two-tie game, I think City would have won that tie.
Yeah, because I think the longer the game goes, the more it favors the better team.
Yeah, but however, you talk about pressure, and I think Pep turns to Guardiola when he gets pressure. Out of nowhere, he changed his tactics, changed the type of style he's playing, especially against Lyon last year. So they have bottled it in the league, in my opinion. So the pressure will be on this game. So it's a 50-50 for me, but I would pick City because they always go through in the round of 16.
Okay. Eye test.
Yes. My friend Pep Guardiola. Just before I speak on the game, I was thinking about this, about Pep Guardiola. Very interesting point. Pep Guardiola, yeah, at every single club he's been at, has he really done much more than the manager that came before him and after him? At Barca, Rijkaard won the Champions League before him. He was doing good. After that, Luis Enrique, he won the treble. Bayern Munich, they won the treble before him, and now they won the treble after him. Man City, they were winning league titles anyway. So, but they call him the greatest, one of the greatest of all time. But
Well,
they don't give these other managers respect.
Well, but basically, he got 198 points in 2 seasons. Goal scoring record, all that kind of stuff.
Never got to a CL Sammy. Pellegrini did it.
But anyway, back on the game. You see, Mönchengladbach, they were doing nice in the Champions League until the last game against Real Madrid. They bottled it. I was when I watched them against Real Madrid, I was like, this is a shadow of the team that I saw earlier on in the Champions League. But earlier on, in the early stages in the Champions League, they were doing nice. But in the Bundesliga, they're doing horrific. I think they're like 8th. So this should be an easy win for Manchester City. I think Manchester City will win this. But if they don't,
if City were to lose, do you think Pep should step down, or do you think Pep will step down?
Bro, forget step down. This guy should be sacked. Because listen, yeah. Let's be real, yeah. They hired Pep for the Champions League. They were already winning league titles with Pellegrini and Mancini. They were already doing that.
It's why he was brought here, man. It was why he was brought. Pep Guardiola. I say, I'm just doing this just to make conversation. Pep,
bro,
mates. I don't want to hear anything about any league title and 196 points. How have you never been to a CL final since 2011? How?
And they call him the GOAT.
And you spent all this money.
Wow.
Because it's my thing that for Pep, I'm actually praying for you. Don't lose to Mönchengladbach. Don't get knocked out. Please, for your own sake.
Are you really? Are you praying for him really?
Gatlock, I know what I'm capable of. Look, they lost to Lyon, and I did a whole hangout with my bare chest and my hairy chest.
I thought that was because of it too. That was just.
Oh no! I did this whole bet. I was bare chested for the Lep post match stream. So Lord only knows what I'll do if they get knocked out by Mönchengladbach in the round of 16. So Gorilla, please.
Abdullah has it.
Look, man, no, I'm not having that German Zidane there. So we're building up, man. We're building up. Yeah, I think this one. Let's ride with this one. Yeah. You see, the thing about this is this.
Easy dub.
Remember when we were doing our pre-match, and then we talked about how what teams would be a bad matchup, and I think we all agreed that Atalanta would be a bad matchup for Real Madrid. That Real would win, they should win, but it would be a bad matchup. Now, for me, Real Madrid, I think they'll win.
Are they really? How
yes.
are they a bad matchup?
Easy Real Madrid down for easy.
For me, it's a bad matchup because of how open Real Madrid are and how attacking Atalanta are. So, now listen, it's a bad matchup, but Real Madrid should still win because they're the better team with the better players. But the way that Atalanta play and their play style, it is a good matchup for Atalanta. Now, all because it's a good matchup doesn't mean they will win. They're still the inferior team. But just based on play styles, Atalanta will get opportunities and chances in the game. They'll have chances. It's just that, can they stop Real Madrid from lubricating them? If they can't, then Real Madrid will just outscore them. So this is going to be an exciting game, a really exciting game here. So Vilton, man, kick it away, man. How do you see this one rolling, man? Atlanta, Real Madrid.
Atlanta versus Real. If this was last season Atlanta, I would have been a little bit more worried. But it's gonna be a tricky game. Yeah, I'm confident. It's gonna be a tricky game. It's gonna be it's gonna be a tricky game. I know we're gonna score the away goal there, but we're gonna go through. We're gonna be Atlanta. Maybe it might be 2-1 or 3-1 even in the first leg. Then second leg, I expect a Benzema masterclass. And Madrid in 2020 is better than Xavi. Xavi is a sister merchant. You absolute Barca losers in the comment, bro. Madrid is better than Xavi, bro.
Damn. We're going there, man. And he is actually. But Hassan, talk to me.
Easy Real Madrid, that man. They'll win both legs. I'm expecting a lubrication in Atlanta script. I'm expecting easy.
Gatlock.
Look, I think this game would have been a lot nicer before women, man. I mean, women. What can we say? Before Ilici's wife decided to do what she did, this game would have been a different scenario, man. So I want to make a case for Atalanta, but I really can't, because I think if Ramos is in their defense, even though Varane is there, if Ramos is in their defense, I think Zidane, Real Madrid, they should pull through against Atalanta. I don't think Atalanta have enough experience. I mean, look at what happened against PSG, bro. And that was just one leg. So I think Real Madrid, with their experience and know-how, they should be able to get through this tie. Heck, maybe they might even win both legs. Who knows? But Real Madrid favorites, and they should go through.
Okay. Red Devil.
This should be an easy dub. Well, no, I'll precede it. So long as Ramos, Casemiro, and Benzema are fit, Real Madrid will be fine. If there are injuries to 2 out of 3 of those players, then Real Madrid in trouble, especially Ramos and Benzema. So as long as fully fit Real Madrid squad, easy dub for Real Madrid, no problem. But if I hear that Ramos and Benzema are not playing, or Ramos and Casemiro are not playing, for example, then I would swing to Atalanta. It should have to swing to Atalanta, because I don't trust Varane solely as a centre back by himself at all. He turns into Phil Jones when he's by himself. So, yeah, no, easy dub for Madrid, easy win.
LB, talk to me.
Yeah, like what Red Devil was saying, if Real Madrid's most important players, i.e. Benzema, Ramos, stay fit, I think Ramos, the issue with Ramos is he keeps getting suspended. Like last season, he wasn't there.
But he's key, man. He's
key. He's pivotal. Yeah, and I think Real Madrid should be able to go past the round.
I mean, is there a case for Atalanta? Do you think there's a potential case for Atalanta to do something over two legs?
Yeah, like I said, if there's an injury, if they somehow pick up an injury in La Liga, like a Ramos or a Benzema, then there is a chance. But if Real Madrid go into the game with a clean bill of health and the first 11, then I think Real Madrid should be too good for them. And I think it's Zard's time to shine as well. So it'll be exciting.
Indeed. Well said, LB, man. Time for Zard. Time for Zard.
Oh, man.
He's been there
that
for a
belly
season.
dance. Okay,
What's trash? What was that reaction that I just had?
LB, I told you,
Bro,
Fat Zard is living by
didn't
January.
you
We
hear the
want
joke?
Origi
Didn't you
from
hear the joke,
Chelsea,
Double
bro.
H? Come on.
He's a
Fat Zard is
McDonald's
done.
worker. Get him out of here, man.
I know you're the eye
Nobody
test, but
wants
try
Fat
and
Zard,
hate him
bro.
as well,
Fat
bro.
Zard is done, bro. By January, he's already packing his bag. He's gone by January. He's gone
Well,
by.
no, built on its new contract, 3-year contract for Hazard, man.
Disgusting.
You guys aren't funny, by the
He
way.
should
I'm
work at
not
McDonald's, bro.
laughing.
Get him out of here.
From Tudare123, who says, "Did you know that Real Madrid went for Julian Nagelsmann 3 years ago when Zidane stepped down? And do you think Perez is a genius for that?"
Did they?
Okay, so let's say I don't know, but let's just say they did. If they did, I think Real Madrid would have been the wrong job for Nagelsmann. Wrong job for him. I think Nagelsmann. Wait. Let me just learn this guy. Nagelsmann, I think, where he is good, and I think if he's to leave a Leipzig, he needs to go to a club. I say something like Liverpool or Chelsea,
or Manchester
nice
United.
For Nagelsmann.
United.
Shush. Would be nice for him. So yeah, I think that's as good as a coach Nagelsmann is. I just think him and Real Madrid would have been a bad fit. So I think Perez was right for that per se. Gatlock, what the frick do you want?
Under the super chat, General Cruz comments. Can you answer that question?
Yes, she's in. Now, will I get cancelled for saying this? Okay, now.
No, you won't.
You see, she's in the female section of the Brick Academy, so she's in Class A or the female section of the Brick Academy because we think that it's wrong for men and women to be in the same academy. So we have like a female wing. So she's in the female wing of the academy, and she's given a Class A. Adultery against a footballer. Cassius, talk to me.
By the way, just on Nagelsmann, I would take Nagelsmann any day ahead of Ronald Koeman or even Xavi Hernandez, because I think Nagelsmann is actually a coach that wins matches with subpar talent in some cases. On Real Madrid Atalanta, I think Atalanta, this season, like Vilton said, they're not the same. I mean, they beat Roma today 4-1, but still they're not the same. Papu Gomez is having problems with the coach. It seems like he's going to leave. I don't know. Maybe it looks like it's going to happen in January, but there was a lot of friction there. Gasperini even resigned, but the club was like, no, we don't accept your resignation because they couldn't get a better coach. So I think Real Madrid will win. They are starting to get into a good rhythm. I think they've won 5 games in a row. I think they'll win. I don't think it'll be like over in the first leg, something like that. But I think it'll be maybe like, let's say 4-2 on aggregate, something like that.
Okay. Chelsea Baba, talk to me, man. Chelsea Baba, talk to me, bro.
Yeah. I mean, you mute me, but anyways.
Oh no, because I mute it because I'm hearing static from your
No, I understand.
mic.
I understand. It's no problem. What was your question again? My bad.
It's the match.
Okay.
Atlanta, Real Madrid.
See, well, obviously it gotta be Madrid and Atlanta. Man, it's nice that they went to the round of 16, but I don't see them doing nothing against, especially when it's a 2-leg. Like if it was last year and they kept it as a 1-leg knockout, I'd have said some teams had a chance. Like Porto against Juve, like we were talking about. But this 2 legs, they don't have a chance. Especially if Zach. I need Zach to show up. Now I'm a Chelsea fan, and Zach was crying to go to Madrid, and he wanted to play in the Champions League. I need him to show up in the Champions League. I need him to score up to like at least 3 goals minimum. 3 goals minimum in the knockout rounds. And I think
that's too much for Zad.
3?
Gatlock, you were not being talked to.
No.
Chelsea will continue.
Rashford has more goals than Hazard's whole CL career. Just putting that out there.
I just need Hazard to show
up.
Because at the end of the day, I mean, even if they pass...
Chelsea, well, let me tell you right now. If Hazard leads Chelsea to a CL victory, I don't want to...
How Hazard leads Chelsea?
Can I land? Can I land?
It's not 2017.
Hardcore Chelsea fan, bro. Chelsea is in your mind. You don't need to wear Chelsea there in your brain, bro.
Man. If Hazard leads Real Madrid to a Champions League victory, I don't want to speak to anybody.
Not really, though.
But he
I
was.
need you to
He
He
was.
still at the World Cup
because at the
too.
end of the
He
day,
needs to
Guys,
walk
be
up.
very
at the end of the
careful.
day, like, look,
Because guys, you know how annoying I can be. So please be very careful.
at the
Please
end
be
of the
very
day,
careful.
they should get past Atlanta, but going forward, I know we're not talking about going forward, but going forward, they're going to rely on somebody. You know, like you were having the argument earlier, Benzema versus Henry. Now we'll see if Benzema will show up, but if Benzema doesn't show up in those knockout rounds, they need a winger. Obviously, the guy that's supposed to replace Ronaldo, which is Hazard, number 7, needs to show up, and that's it.
Bro, we don't need Hazard to be Atalanta. Hazard's an
Wait,
fat
no, I didn't
loser
say that.
talking
I didn't say that.
McDonald's right
Wilson,
now.
can you mute your mic, please?
I said,
Thank
obviously, you guys should be Atalanta quick as hell. I mean, with no
But he
problem.
said that Hazard is needed for the CL.
For
He's
the
needed
CL, you need
No,
Hazard for that
we
CL.
don't. We
Oh,
don't.
Hazard doesn't know how to win a
He's not
CL.
needed. He's not needed. We don't
Yes,
need
who are you going to rely on? Benzema?
Wilson, you're not sniffing a
Vinicius,
CL without
Vinicius is
Hazard.
better than Hazard.
Vinicius
Junior is better than
Rodrigo?
Hazard.
He's better than Hazard in 2020.
Stop.
They have more open play
No,
than Hazard.
Vasquez is better than Hazard in
Guys,
2020.
pause.
I'm tired of this Hazard insults.
Wilton. Please don't tell me you believe that Vinicius can lead you to a Champions League victory.
I'm not saying he's gonna leave me. All I'm saying he's better than Hazard in 2020.
Wilton, yes or no? Peak Hazard, can he lead you to CL Promised Land?
No, he couldn't do it with Chelsea.
So-
No, stop.
Yes,
Oh, wait.
thank you.
Hey,
Yes.
let me
No.
answer
He had no
that.
experience of it. How's he gonna do
So
it?
Wilton says yes.
You cannot
No, I
say he didn't do
didn't.
that
No,
with
you
Wilton
couldn't.
says yes. So
You
Wilton,
cannot
thank you for
say he
agreeing
didn't
with
do
me.
that with
Chelsea,
Chelsea.
Baba, can you continue?
The first guy was in the semifinals.
You cannot say he didn't reach the semifinals anyway.
No.
But you cannot
Chelsea,
say
look, Wilton already said that Peak Hazard leads them to CL
No, I
victory. So
didn't.
just-
No, I didn't.
okay.
Yeah, Wilton, you said yes. So continue.
But
finish your point,
either
Chelsea.
way, I mean, all I need Hazard got to be fit. I mean, he has to do something to get fit for this match because this is a match that really matters. Now, you can't be hurt for this match, and I love Hazard. But if Madrid wants to go to the promised land, they need that winger that creates. They need that Chelsea Hazard that creates space for everybody, that makes everybody around him better. They need that Hazard because if you go and rely on Benzema and Rodrigo and Vinicius, I'm sorry for you. Bale has gone, and obviously when Bale was there, was not doing anything. He only really showed up in the big games. But now you don't have Bale there. You don't have Ramos. You know Ramos is getting suspended here and there, but obviously he's going to be in the first leg. But the main thing is you just need Hazard to show up, and I think Madrid could go far. Probably go to the finals. Who knows?
All right, Ahmad, talk to me, man.
I agree with Cassius. Atalanta has big problems outside the pitch, and it would play a big part in the game. But you never know what you expect from Atalanta. If things go right, they can win 5-0, 4-0, 3-0.
Yes.
But if things go wrong, they
can
get
lose
absolutely
4-0.
smashed. Yeah. And I think that Varane will shit himself when he gets pressured by all the Atalanta players. So I expect Varane own goal.
But how big will not having Papo Gomez be? He's their creator, the attacking midfielder. He's the guy that launches the counter attacks.
Yeah.
Obviously, I understand you've got Muriel, you've got Ilicic and so forth, and you've got Hotspur as well. But without Papo Gomez,
Yeah, I agree with you. They will be offensively worse. But the thing with Atalanta is they don't care which player they have. They will always play the same style. Press, get the ball high, and score a goal from there. So I think Real will crumble, but I still think they will win. So I say Real. But it's not an easy job for Real. Because, as I said, if things go right for Atalanta, they can win by big numbers. So, but I still pick Real Madrid.
all right, eye test.
Yes. So first of all, I want to ask a question about Atlanta. You see that guy who said he's gonna retire because his girl cheated on him. Is that guy still playing?
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Didn't he score at
He
Anfield?
scored at Anfield.
What's
Yeah.
his name again? What's his name again?
Ilicic.
Ah, okay. But I think Atalanta are gonna win it because Real Madrid are so lucky to even be in the knockout stages. I don't know how they got out of the group stage.
Whoa,
I
relax,
don't know,
bro. It's
bro.
my
Because
competition.
a bit
It's
like
our
that.
competition,
We
bro.
got
Relax.
humiliated by Shakhtar, by Mönchengladbach.
We,
But they
we're,
made
just,
it
we're just
through.
we're just making it interesting for you guys. For absolute losers who
Humili-
thought we're gonna go to Europe.
But then Mönchengladbach had to bottle it in the last day. Inter Milan had to bottle it. Lukaku had to stop his own teammate from scoring.
Easy, man.
Madrid are so lucky. Madrid
Whoa,
are so lucky
whoa! It's our
to even be in the
competition,
knockout stages,
relax.
bro.
It's our
And
competition, bro.
also about Hazard, I'm hearing a lot of people saying now it's Hazard time. Do you know how many times I've heard that? And bro, I'm a believer of Hazard. I've always said Hazard is the best player in the Premier League in the past 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
I've loved
I trust
Hazard.
you. I trust
You know
you.
how many times I've come into the hangout before a big game and we say, now it's time for Hazard to show up. Now it's time for Hazard to show up.
Are you getting tired of
Now
it?
it's time
You're
for
tired of
Hazard
it.
to show up. Bro, I'm getting tired of it. He's not
No,
gonna.
but I
Blame
said,
HH.
what I'm trying to say is that Real Madrid have no chance of winning the Champions League without peak Hazard.
Bro,
If they can get peak,
Real Madrid have a better chance of winning if we give them Lingard.
Can I land? Thank you. So my issue, Ites, is that if they can extract peak Hazard, it's an easy dub. It's an easy dub. That's the question. If you can find peak Hazard, nothing is stopping Real Madrid.
If you can find him through all the
I agree with
pots
that,
of
bro.
flesh.
I'm a big fan of Hazard. I want Hazard to succeed at Madrid, but I've had enough because we always say it's time now. But the guy keeps getting injured. He's coming overweight.
Have hope.
It is a thing that crap. We
Yo,
won it.
Ites is right. It is right, man.
All Real Madrid
It is right. You have to have hope. You have to have hope that you find the real Hazard from all that tub of fat in there.
Relax.
We won it out.
Ites, who's winning, Real or Atalanta?
I think Atalanta are winning it. Real Madrid are lucky to even be in a knockout stages, and they're gonna get knocked out.
Okay. Red Devil, talk to me.
Who's gonna win? Have you not come to me already? I think you come to me already.
I think I'll come to you. Yeah, I'll come to you. So I now spy with my little eye as well, moving up and down.
Chelsea.
Relax. Let's actually save Chelsea for last.
Yeah. Save the best for last.
Getting losers. Machine, you see, this is what I don't like. Hazard is a feckless dribble merchant.
Facts.
Machine.
Hey, look at the bright side. He did pay super chat for that.
Machine, you have a family. Please go to your wife and your kids. Thank you.
Man, facts.
Liverpool. Is this a straight dub?
It's an easy dub.
Because the thing
The
about
second
this
leg
is
at home will save them.
Yeah, that's it. Anfield will be the dub.
We're winning Leipzig, man. We're winning Leipzig. No.
If that was Borussia Dortmund versus Liverpool with a Nagelsmann as the manager, this would have been a game.
Yes.
But this Leipzig team,
you know, Gatlock has a great point. If you give Nagelsmann Erling Haaland, Sancho, Gio Reyna, and so forth, we have a really good game. As much of an amazing coach Nagelsmann is, Kunku, Sabitzer, Paulsen, nah. Nagelsmann is doing hocus pocus magic. And Red Devil, you should be embarrassed that you did not make it through that group. And Red Bull Leipzig did what they did against you, because for me, Nagelsmann is.
They do that against your club. They do that against your club easy, to be honest. Let's be real, HH. You guys haven't. Well, they haven't had the opportunity to. We'll come to Chelsea. We'll come to Chelsea in a second, though, because we'll see what happens.
There we go. So, Red Devil. Wait. So, have we seen who United are playing in this Champions League draw? Can anyone remember?
I don't get me. You're gonna be
because
you're gonna be knocked out in the next round.
That's for you, Brickchester, brick drop off. Relax in the academy. I don't even want to see. I don't hear a peep out of you. I don't want to hear a peep out of you during a CL talk.
Actually, HH, you missed a tie. A Champions League tie.
What's Champions League
It's
tie?
actually, they broke the rules for this tie. It's Arsenal versus Man United. They're playing.
Don't worry, Red Devil
Don't
Studio.
compare
We'll
us
come
to
back
Arsenal
when you win the
Football
league.
Club. Don't compare us to Arsenal Football Club. I don't want to hear Arsenal.
Wait, okay, no. Just quick side note. Quick side note. I don't want to just say so. Premier League table.
Oh, it's easy.
Yeah, let's see the Premier League table. Actually, I'm curious.
Bro, Red Devil Studio. Don't worry. When we win the league, these people.
So guys, we're just diverting very briefly. Don't worry, we'll.
I just say Brighton are bricks. They could have
programming will be.
Yeah.
I'm banned up in their league now.
My goodness.
Guys,
12 goals in 14 matches.
Wow. Wait, guys. Can I just say this? You know, Ty from AFTV says that Arsenal are not in a relegation battle. He says that there's no way.
Well, technically they're not yet. Technically,
Look at their form though. They've lost their last 4 out of 5.
They got 1 point in the last 5.
There was something Robbie said that actually caught my ear.
If Burnley win their 2 games in hand, but if they win their 2 games in hand, that puts them on 16 points, and that shoves Arsenal down to 16. Basically, if you look at how close it is between Burnley, Fulham, Brighton, and Arsenal, that 18th spot is calling Arsenal. 18 spots is calling. Bruh, I mean,
could you scroll up a bit, HH? Sorry.
Arsenal.
I'm good. No, I'm not scrolling up.
Arsenal's gonna be Chelsea this Sunday.
This is a Champions League talk, man. I'm not scrolling up, man.
Yeah, top 4. You know, so the Chelsea aren't currently there, are they?
Freaking cheats, United. So guys, let me come to Vilton. What are you saying? Leipzig against Liverpool.
This is going to be a very, very good game. Since I'm going for the underdog, I picked Leipzig to beat Liverpool.
Oh, come on, man.
So what compels you to say that when you're going up against the Egyptian icon known as Mohammed the Great One, Chief Oga Salah?
Well, Nagelsmann will find a way, bro. Nagelsmann, trust in the process.
Klopp is the best manager in the world. Klopp is the best manager in the world. Let's keep it real.
He's going against the best youngster manager in the world. So,
okay, Hassan, easy dub for your boys. Are you worried? Okay, how worried are you against Leipzig then?
I'm not worried at all. Easy dub. We'll win both legs. How about that? We'll win both legs.
Both legs.
Both legs. Listen, Leipzig. The best part of the team is their defense, and that's a bit shaky itself.
So what gives you the confidence that you'll win in Germany?
Who are their attackers? I'm not worried about who. Paulson, is that their striker? Sabitzer and Kuku.
Szoboszlai.
Yes, they also Paulson, didn't they?
I mean, to be fair, like
where did they find their players from? Like some kind of unknown dictionary. I don't get it, man. Szoboszlai. I mean, I don't even know who their striker's name is.
Paulson. You could go
no, the one beside Paulson. The one with the O and this
Sorlot.
That guy.
Jolai. No. Okay,
yeah,
okay. So you're saying easy dub for Liverpool then?
Yeah, listen, Leipzig will get chances, but their attackers will brick it, and then we'll get chances. And the Egyptian icon and the Senegalese prince will finish it off.
All right, Cassius.
I think this is going to be a difficult game for Liverpool because, Leipzig. The only time where they really looked out of place was against PSG, and when they played PSG the second time, they beat PSG even, and then the game that they lost against PSG 1-0, I think it was just a penalty that they lost, and they had plenty of chances to score. The other time they looked out of place was against Manchester United, and then the next time they played Manchester United, they beat Manchester United and put them in the Europa League. So I think there's a lot of Nagelsmann can do a lot to affect the match, just like Klopp. I think Klopp is the best manager in the world, but I think especially with the first game in Germany, I think Leipzig will be able to stay in the tie, maybe like a draw,
but then that's the Anfield trip, man.
Yeah, but I think when they get to Anfield, Liverpool will turn it on, maybe like a 2-0 win at Anfield, and they'll go through.
All right, Chelsea Baba, talk to me.
Oh, yeah. Look, this is a very, very good game for Nagelsmann to get exposed. Like literally, this is gonna be a bad game for him. I mean, Liverpool is. I think I'm saying they gave Crystal Palace 7-0. I'm saying something like 8-0, 8.
Oh,
I give
easy,
it
easy. This is Champions
eight.
League. This is not Premier
Don't
League.
trust that
Easy,
ex-Liverpool forward Hodgson manager, man. Don't ignore
Champions
that.
League, Champions League, Premier League, Europa League. I don't care. I'm talking. It doesn't matter. Liverpool is giving RB Leipzig without Werner, which was, I mean, they were right in the back of Werner. Without him,
Chelsea, Baba, Chelsea. Please don't bring that name.
Werner,
up.
man.
No.
Because you've opened up a
I
Why is
can
it back of Werner?
Okay,
How many goals does Werner this season?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he has like 8 goals. I mean, he just
have you
dropped
seen what
off a
he's
little
done?
bit. No, hold on. I'm here to defend Chelsea, but look, you can't say how many goals does Werner have. I mean,
how many assists does Havertz have?
Look, no. Baba, we will get to Chelsea. So
Okay,
just
yeah.
please.
Okay,
So you're saying Leipzig.
So what is 8 goals in your list? You said is lubrication. What's 8 goals? Whatever.
Reincarnation.
I think your reincarnation.
Yes, that it's over for Leipzig. I mean, Leipzig is going to attack, and Liverpool is just going to go through them. And you see Klopp. I actually respect Klopp. I mean, you overhyped Nagelsmann. I want to see if Nagelsmann wins this. I'll advocate for them to fire Frank Lampard next year to bring Nagelsmann to Chelsea.
Well, we're getting Nagelsmann off the cup.
Yeah, no.
Okay. What's it called? Gatlock, talk to me, man.
This game is going to be very interesting. Like I said, I wish it was Dortmund and Nagelsmann against this team, but man, this Leipzig team, but I mean, they are young and very inexperienced. And well, as for the other team, they are very experienced. And just like similar to the Atlanta game, I think it's going to be. I think Liverpool are going to win. The first game is in Germany, right?
Yep.
I think Liverpool are going to win. I don't think the Anfield zone is going to be breezed out like everybody thinks, because let's be honest, Liverpool at Anfield when in Champions League, I know the Barcelona one, it was 4-0, but that was because they needed to win. But when they don't really need to win, Liverpool at Anfield in the Champions League is not really that, But they will probably win, but it's not going to be like a battering, like 7-0, like that dude said. So yeah, Liverpool should go through.
Ahmad.
I think it's time to stop overhyping Liverpool. They can lose the game. It's not that they will win 7-0 or even go through easy. Have you seen it in the group stage when they struggled sometimes against similar opposition, you can say? But I think they will nick it in Anfield. I think they will probably lose at Leipzig place and then win it in Anfield. So I go for a Liverpool win.
LB, talk to me.
I think Leipzig will take a lot of confidence away from how they were able to beat Atletico last season as well. A very good, knockout UEFA Champions League side. However, this is a different Leipzig side with no Timo Werner. And I think the second leg at home, even though Liverpool won't have their home fans, will definitely help them. So I think Liverpool will win. I still think it'll be a fairly close game. I don't think it's going to be a blowout, but yeah, Liverpool to win.
Ites, talk to me.
Yeah, I think Liverpool are going to win this. For me, I think Liverpool are back to their best. After that 7-0, for me, I think they're back to their best. Mane looks back to his normal self.
Even without Van Dijk?
Yes, because Fabinho at centre-back has been so good.
He's been money.
And also, you have to remember Thiago's coming back as well. Liverpool look like they're back to their best. And for me, I wasn't here earlier, but I think they're going to run away with the league as well. They're going to run away with the league, and I think Leipzig have no chance.
James.
No chance.
Wait, have I come to everyone?
Not me.
Red Devil, talk to me.
No, of course. I mean, Liverpool favourites. Curtis Jones hat-trick. Firmino hat-trick. You know.
Ah, reverse psychology. Shut him out. Shut him out.
No, it's not reverse. It's not reverse psychology.
We know what you're doing, guys.
No,
We know what
it's
you're doing.
not.
We know what you're
Nah,
doing.
The best team in Europe right now.
This is blatant at this point. It's Red Devil. Shut up.
Nah,
Blatant at
Curtis,
this
step
point.
up, man. No. Firmino will come clutch, man. There you go. Let's
Red Devil. Shut up.
Yo, hold on.
Harris will come back.
Let me.
Let me
just make one point.
How have we gone from analysts to reverse psychology merchants now? We're so desperate for our teams to win and teams to lose that we're just basically saying Aaron's not amazing.
Yeah, but you see, Double H, you see, the funny thing is, Red Devil is actually the opposite of you. Because when he actually says stuff like brace for Neymar and they go for Mbappe, that actually did happen.
He didn't get a hat trick though. Mbappe didn't get a hat trick.
I'm talking about hat trick for Neymar.
Yeah,
thank you.
Race against you. He got it, didn't he?
Yeah, can you mute your mic? Red Devil, continue, please.
The only thing I would say is that, like, to be fair to Leipzig, where's that static coming from? Not for me.
Wait, is it? Are you sure? All right, go.
Okay,
I've muted.
Yeah. So the only thing I would say, like as a sort of as a caution, is that, like, remember this time last year, we were all saying that Liverpool were going to just bounce Atletico Madrid, and they got knocked out by Morata.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying, just be cautious, because we're saying all these bomber teams, like, they got knocked out by Morata at Anfield. So.
Simeone.
And Simeone, but then Nagelsmann also, I'd argue, is a better coach than Simeone. I would argue what we can do. So
Red Devil, what are you saying?
No, Liverpool will still win. So, but I'm just saying it's not necessarily going to be as easy as people think. If we're going by, they have Poulsen. Well, Atletico had Morata, and this was over 2 legs, not over one. This was actually over 2 legs that Atletico Madrid won. Remember, so let's just see what happens.
No.
Okay.
Come on.
Okay.
Look. As much as Morata is rubbish, you can compare him to Poulsen. Okay, that guy is literally.
I saw Morata at Chelsea. Gatlock. Yes, I can compare it to Poulsen.
We're moving on.
This game doesn't have the buzz that it's supposed to have. Let's be honest.
Yeah, man.
Can I come up with my conspiracy theory? Are you ready for my conspiracy theory?
Let's go. Messi will go to PSG and he'll beat Barcelona.
Gatlock, can you shut up? My conspiracy theory is this: January, PSG by Messi. Messi goes to PSG. Barcelona face PSG with both Messi and Neymar, and Barcelona knockouts PSG with Griezmann and Us both getting a brace.
Oh my!
That's, my friends, is my twist. That is my storyline.
If that does happen,
you messed up by saying the Us and Griezmann.
My friend is why she not smoke weed.
Wait, let's just go. LB.
If that does actually happen miraculously, if that does happen, will Messi be able to play?
Yeah,
he will.
Because they've changed the rules. Because remember, Haaland played for Red Bull.
No, it was Coutinho. They changed it because of Coutinho. Remember when Liverpool was still in the Champions League, Coutinho couldn't play for Barca. It was after the Roma game. UEFA changed the rule. So cool.
Yeah. So basically you can play. So you can there's another registration process in January. So yeah, that's
and Alaba could not play for us in the Europa.
Who?
Aubameyang. I'm sorry, I remember that.
Oh Lord. Okay, so Vilterman, how are you viewing this, man? Barca PSG.
Barca versus PSG. Lord have mercy. LSG. I know you guys are absolute pathetic losers. I know you guys not gonna win the Champions League, but just do me the favor. Just knock Barca out. That's all I'm asking. Once you knock them out, then you could exit the Champions League.
Wilton, what do you think will happen? Where are you edging towards right now?
PSG is going to beat Barca. They have to beat Barca. They have to. But also, I won't be surprised if Barca beats PSG. Those absolute pathetic losers.
Okay, let me throw a span in the works. PSG with no Neymar.
They're out. PSG is out.
Okay,
Neymar want to prove something.
easy before I go to Hassan, Vilton, what is the PS5 like?
PS5. That's why I haven't been on the Hangout, to be honest. I just been playing.
Oh,
No. Because what's it called? I was watching Marcus Brownlee, MKBHD, and he says apparently there's a game that like the controller has different feelings.
Yeah, even when you play FIFA too, there's different feelings when you get tackled by like any type of player. When you get body off the ball, the controller actually vibrates. Like it's different, especially when
it normally vibrates.
I mostly play Call of Duty. When you use different weapons, it gives you like a different sensation when you hold on your hand.
Yeah. No, you see, I am just waiting for a quality game. Once a quality game comes out, I'm getting my PS4 there. I'm still not sold on the games that are out there, but that controller, it does. So basically, it's the console is legit.
Yeah, but at the same time though,
yeah, bro, we can't see anything. Babalawo.
I did play.
Never take light for your place.
I played Call of Duty Black Ops Cold. When I played the PS5 version, my PS5 actually turned off by itself. I've never seen that before. The console literally turned off by itself. But when I use the PS4 version, the game runs smoothly. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's the console or if it's the game. I don't know what the heck's going on.
Okay. Hassan, Barca PSG.
I mean, for me, this game, it's not about Messi. It's not about Neymar. It's not about that bum Marco. It's about the Us versus Mbappe for me. I mean,
wow.
I don't care about the rest of those bumps. It's about the Us versus Mbappe. I mean, wait, is the Us fit?
Is he even available for that game?
He's gonna get
Samuel. No. Samuel, first of all, no. Can you pause? Can everyone pause? Samuel, first of all, you can't just turn up late and start insulting one of my guys. So if you're gonna turn up late, at least say some nice things about my guys. How do you turn up late and start talking nonsense and rubbish, man?
The hangout was full. I couldn't get in.
Mute your mic.
Hassan's got the wrong matchup as well. It's not about the Us versus Mbappe. It's about goat weight versus Moise Kean. That's the matchup, man. Goat weight.
Seriously, this is where we are. Breast weight and moist skin. Come on.
If Braithwaite scores the winner, then we're just done out here. Barca's just done out here.
If PSG get knocked out by a goal from Braithwaite, they should just they should delete it.
I think the club should already be deleted. They're not winning in the Champions League.
Nah, if PSG still had triple promoting, it'll be too funny. Braithwaite was triple promoting. That'll be too funny.
Did you know what's so funny is like I was watching the Barca game and like I think like Braithwaite like lost the ball and everything and he was getting really angry. I was like, what is this nonsense? I'm saying,
oh,
bro. Oh, look.
Guy came from Girona.
Wait, is the Us currently fit?
Or is it Leganes?
Hassan, let's just assume
he's injured.
Hassan, let's assume.
Last I checked, he was fit against Liverpool.
Let's assume he's fit for end of
Feb. Like that. What's wrong with this guy, bro? I mean,
so Hassan, let's assume that he's fit for end of Feb. Does the Us say what's up?
No, he doesn't. Barca lose. And Mbappe says Messi home.
Okay. Gatlock, can the Us lead Barca to victory? Is this the Us's finest hour? Is this where the Us finally shows us why he's going to take over the world? Is this the Ballon d'Or year for the Us?
Yeah, I mean, if they have a Ballon d'Or for hospital guys, he'll be number one, and Bill will be number two. So, yeah, you could say you do well against them. Like
the Us is the reason why the NHS. The government wants to go private.
Wow. Yeah.
These jokes could come back and haunt you, ba. They could come back and haunt you. Don't
but they won't.
Don't let Us drop a hat trick. Don't, because I told you guys, if those drops a hat trick, guys, I'm gonna be really annoying. Annoying.
It's already annoying whenever he drops a tap against West Ham. Okay, they're already annoying. If you drop a tapping against West Ham, you'll be annoying.
Trust me.
I'll
be no. See. I'll be doing this. Because you know that's his celebration. I'll be doing this for a whole stream, guys. You're gonna be seeing this. End of February, you're gonna be seeing this.
That's not good.
Yeah, that's Pepe's thing, isn't it?
That's not good. Do you know why? You're an eye test dude who wears shades and you're doing this. Really?
That's his celebration. Gatlock, can you tell us who's winning this freaking game so I can move on, man?
I don't know. Okay. Both these
Pick one.
teams are shit.
Flip a coin.
Yeah,
Pick
such a
one,
dry
pick
game,
one.
man. What the hell?
Doesn't Braithwaite have more
Shit.
goals than Hazard?
Everyone that has more.
Gatlock, can you
Okay.
Barca or PSG?
You see, I would have said home form matters, but these guys just got beaten by Juventus 3-0 at their home. So it's very hard to even say Company is going to be an issue. But Company's first leg, right? Because these guys came second.
Yes, it's first leg. Yeah, Company's first leg.
So PSG should go through against Barcelona. Revenge for 6-1.
Okay. Latin Lozario says, respect Braithwaite, tier 1 first
Go
name.
wait. Okay.
I am
Come
not
on.
respecting.
I'm not respecting breast weight, bro.
I'll never respect a guy called Goatweight who has stolen the number 9 Barcelona jersey, which I just find completely.
He ain't still nothing.
Easy.
Wait, is he really number 9? I don't actually look at the back of his shirt.
Bro, I think
Braithwaite number 9.
Wait, is he actually number 9? Okay,
Yeah.
wait, Chelsea Baba, talk to me. We'll investigate this.
It's literally Messi and pray. I mean, if Messi shows up and score like three free kicks and one penalty or something, yeah,
Bro, Messi's gonna be walking. He's gonna be walking.
Exactly.
Griezmann will turn up. Griezmann will turn up.
What I think Messi should do is really think about going into more in the midfield. Like, maybe they should play a number 10. Well, where Messi's in the number 10 and they have like, 2 strikers or, just 2 strikers or something. Change Messi to stop being on the wing, to be like mostly number 10 role. But if Messi could show up and, Messi and do something, then they have a chance. But without that, even with Mbappe and no Neymar, I mean, I expect Mbappe to show up, because if he doesn't, then you're gonna have to have a conversation about him, because he has to show up. He has definitely a better team than Barcelona. I mean, there is no excuse for this. I mean, every other team was praying to get Barcelona. I'm a Chelsea fan and I was praying to get Barcelona. But
So,
if
Baba, who is going through PSG?
PSG. It better be PSG.
Okay.
And the Us is done.
Okay. Thank you for that. Thank you. Cassius, talk to me.
So first on your theory, Tusquets, because just I don't know, he's an imbecile. He made the elections on January 24th, so selling Messi isn't really a possibility. To be honest, I don't think a president on his first day, his first action would be selling Messi, with a week to go in the transfer market. So your theory is kind of in the trash. On the tie, I mean, I don't really I don't really care what happens. There's Barcelona is a massive institution. There's the football, the futsal team, the indoor futsal team. They won a trophy today. I was watching the basketball team. They're second in Euro League.
Really good. I can't lie to you.
Even the women's team, the women's team is the best in Europe. I think they could win the Champions League. So, that's what I'm more focused on.
Moving on very swiftly. Red Devil Studio, please talk. The heck?
Yo, HH, can you do me a favor and share screen with me? I'll show you something.
He said, can you do me a favor? My answer is no, I can't do you a favor. So that's my answer.
What the hell? I'm answering your question. You asked for it.
I didn't ask you for anything. Red Devil Studio, please, can you talk, please?
Yeah, I mean,
wow, so much hatred.
I've already, I mean, in parts, I've already shared. I mean, like I said, for me, the key characters, people talking about Mbappe, Messi, etc. I said the key characters in this game are Goatweight and Moise Kean. That for me is like you think I'm joking, but generally speaking, like aside from Messi and Barca, who else in this Barca team is really going to step up? Griezmann.
When is Fati coming back?
Fatty's out for a while, I
Fati
think.
probably won't play because
No.
and even if he is back, I don't think it would be a good idea to rush
Yeah.
an 18-year-old back from a serious knee injury.
Yeah, you think I'm joking, but
Red
actually,
Devil, the Us is you don't know about who the Us is. He's not.
is he injured? Last time I checked, he
Red Devil Studio.
last time I checked, HH, you boosted. This is why I'm saying it, HH, because the thing is, last time you bigged Us up, he got injured. You know, there was a jinx area
I'm
there.
not bigging
So
him
that's
up.
what
What
I'm
I'm saying
saying,
is
don't
that
big him up.
I'm not bigging him up. If the Us is on
You
the
picked
pitch,
him up off the one goal.
What the Huesca scored against?
Red Devil.
He scored a goal against Real Betis, and we had a whole discussion about Ousmane Dembele.
Red Devil.
And you know what's wild? It didn't happen once. He picked up Hazard after a goal. He got injured the next day.
Honestly, he was happy when Hazard scored a goal against Huesca, but when Cristiano Ronaldo does it,
Hey, Chase, you're finishing careers. You need to stop.
Look, whenever he gives someone a
help.
nickname, he gave Yech. Where's he? Injured. He gave
Damn.
Zard injured. Us injured. The Sue injured. The Sick always injured. It's a pattern.
That's what I'm saying, HH. I'm trying to help. I'm trying to say, don't pick up these players.
Okay,
you know,
Red
like,
Devil.
I'm trying to help.
If Ousmane Theodore Dembele is on the pitch come end of February, what do you say?
I say don't miss an open goal.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, who's cost Barcelona that game against Liverpool?
what I would say, HH, is that like Moise Kean better not be on that field. That's what I'd say. Because as it stands right now, Moise Kean has more CL goals this season than the Youth does. And he's
Hazard.
Yeah, I mean, Hazard's got, you know.
So Red Devil, you're saying, so Red Devil, you're going with PSG, I assume.
Yeah, I mean, it has to be PSG. I mean, Barca what are Barcelona, to be honest, right now? You know, I mean, if PSG can't beat such a weakened Barcelona side, you could argue that this is would probably be worse than them losing to United.
Wait, hold up, Footy Wizard. You better watch your damn mouth. Because if you push me any further, I'm gonna start putting pro Kristinovic because I don't like this narrative that's happening right now. So Footy Wizard, you better watch your mouth because if you continue to be slick, I'm releasing a video. I'm releasing a video professing my love for Cristiano Ronaldo.
No.
Be best careful. You be very careful, man.
I want more Yech videos and Havertz and Werner videos.
That's a good nickname, you know. Okay, go for it.
Yes.
Nah, just I at the end of the day, like, come on, like Barcelona right in a mess right now. And to be honest, if anything, I wouldn't be surprised if like at halftime you saw Messi and Neymar swapping shirts. You know, they do that after like the four, they swap shirts. Like, see you later. So yeah, it's over for Barca. Sorry.
Mbappe has to show up though.
Chelsea, Baba, mute him because
Mbappe. If I'm still expecting Mbappe.
Why is it only about Neymar? Yeah, Ahmad, can I? Ahmad, let me come to you. Ahmad, talk to me. Barca PSG. Jesus Christ!
He is the number 9. He actually is the number 9.
Oh my God!
Wow.
Yeah, he's the number 9.
From Cannibal to Braithwaite, that's embarrassing.
Ahmad, please talk to me. Ahmad, please talk. Ahmad, please talk. I'm begging you, please talk.
So I'm a PSG fan, and I want to start off by saying to Wilton that we won against you 3-0 without Neymar and Mbappe.
Ooh, how many?
You can't say that we're shit without Neymar.
Spicy.
LSG, bro. It's LSG, bro. It's still LSG, bro. You make the. Like, do you get a medal for making the Champions League final?
Spicy.
I didn't know you get a medal for making the Champions League final.
How does it feel to actually be in the Uber Eats League? I just want to actually understand.
Wait
a minute.
You said we were shit without Neymar, and we won against you without Neymar and Mbappe 3-0.
Wait a minute. Wasn't
that the group stage? Wasn't that
spicy?
It was in the group stage.
Oh yeah. What happened against United when you guys didn't have Neymar? Oh yeah, y'all lost at home, right? Ooh,
we came to the final that season. It was last season.
Camp Nou happened.
Oh, Camp Nou. Oh,
But forget about that.
Okay, so Ahmad, talk to me.
This is
are
the
you
thing.
happy? No, easy.
Sorry.
Are you happy about this draw? Are you happy about this draw?
This is the thing. People want to talk about Liverpool having such a struggle because they have a lot of injuries. In my opinion, I think we have worse injuries than Liverpool had and a worse start of the season. Almost every player that we have had has got injured this season. And right now, I think we have 10 players injured. So it
The
depends.
Neymar injury is not an excuse. He just went to go and see his sister.
No. But today, because I watched the PSG game today, 4 players got injured. Florenzi, Kimpembe, who more? Karzawa and one more. I don't remember. And then we have Neymar injured.
Okay, no offense, but if you cannot remember their name.
Let him land.
We have Neymar injured, Bernat, Sarabia, Diallo, Icardi, and Danilo Pereira. That's a lot of players. And Verratti has been injured throughout the season. Paredes. We started the season with 8 players had Corona. So we have, if anyone in Europe has had a bad, unlucky start of the season, it's PSG. And we still finished top of the group. So it depends, HH. If we have a fit 11, of course we'll win. Our 11 is far more better than Barca's 11.
Yeah.
In mostly in any position, we're better than Barca. So it depends. And
so okay.
But I'm not scared of Neymar getting injured. That's the problem. Every Premier League fans would talk about PSG getting carried by Mbappe and Neymar. Our best aspect last season were our defense, not our attack. We struggled in attack. Our best aspect were our defense. We conceded almost 6 goals throughout the whole Champions League campaign. That was our best aspect. So people need to stop thinking that
who did you play though?
We play Real Madrid, Dortmund, Atalanta, Leipzig.
You forgot
Guys, let him land, man. Let him land. Wait, guys, why are you so hostile against a PSG fan? Relax, chill. So, Ahmad,
you call this car fake. What are you on about?
Ahmad, let me ask you this then.
Yeah.
If Neymar is injured for these games, do you trust Mbappe as the star player to say what's up to Barcelona over 2 legs?
No, because Neymar, I want more than Mbappe in my team. Because Neymar, in my opinion, the 3rd best player in this world. Such a good player. Mbappe, I have been so mad at him this season. He gets 10 chances a game. Can't finish one of them. He has been great in the league, but it's because he gets a lot of chances. So he scored maybe 2 out of 5, 2 out of 6.
It's because someone hyped him up.
But in the Champions League,
wait, did that guy wear shades?
Ahmad, continue, please. Ignore these losers. Ahmad, continue.
I rely more on Marco Verratti being fit, Marquinhos and Kimpembe being fit.
Goodness.
Those are the players I'm more like. If you think about it, throughout
wait, but Ahmad, can you please tell these people that don't lack football knowledge about why Marco Verratti is so key?
Just know he coming back this season now.
There's no other midfielder than him. I would the only better one I would say is Thiago Alcantara.
What?
You'll probably say Henderson. That's your shot.
Not even like Modric.
Modric, KDB,
really?
First of all, KDB and Verratti are 2 different players. You can't.
Did you say Cruz?
We talking about
what Rocky done?
Cruz is not even relevant.
Ahmad, see, I told you, people. I told you. Thank you.
I'm trying to protect Verratti. Don't hype him up because you know what's going to happen. So I don't want him to hype Verratti up.
If you want to judge Verratti, you need to watch him play. You can't You can't look at what has he won and those type of things. You need to.
Ahmed. We're not saying that. Is that HH is capable of anything? He picked up Dembele. He got injured. He picked up Hangout. He got injured. He picked up Ziyech. He got injured. Do not let him big up
Marco.
No, but bro, Verratti has been good in 6 years. He has been good in 6 years now. Consistently good.
Thank you.
In Uber Eats, not in the CL.
Yeah, he's a decent player. That's about it.
So easy. So Ahmad, for this game, are you confident that whatever happens, you can knock out Barcelona?
I'm always scared of Barcelona because you know they're UEFA they cheat, so you never know what they buy the referee.
Allegations. Oh,
Jeez. So it's a hard one. If they play with 12 men with the referee, I think they will win. Otherwise, if it's 11v11, we will win.
Oh,
Ahmed,
man.
this is not the Barcelona of
And
2012.
HH,
No,
I don't think
I'm
Messi will come to PSG this season or in the winter transfer window because we are broke right now.
You know what this is?
What's that?
Italian team.
No, ignore him.
That is the starting 11 of the team that lost
Where's
to
Marco?
Sweden.
Where's Marco?
Marco
got subbed off. Marco got subbed off and had a yellow rating.
The team that lost to Sweden. Sweden. Not even qualified for the World Cup. Verratti is right there.
Let's move on. We need to get to this man's in Chelsea. That needs to happen.
Okay, so Bombasta Blaster says Kimmich is way clear of any midfielder. Yes, apart from Marco Verratti. Marco Verratti is still the best midfielder in the world.
You can mute me, but you cannot stop the cam.
Okay, good. I know. LB, talk to me.
I think that if Neymar can stay fit, PSG should win, but that's we don't know whether that's going to happen or not. I still think that PSG are still experiencing the trauma of 6-1 a few seasons ago. At least some of the players who are still playing with them. And I know Barcelona have had the edge over PSG over the last 6-7 years, but like I said, if Neymar can stay fit, I think PSG should win, but it'll be a good game.
Wait, so I want to ask Ahmad one question. So just like LB reminded me by saying 6-7 years, we played PSG a lot in the past decade, and I remember we beat PSG in the quarterfinals in 2013. So Ahmad, in 2013, was it 12 versus 11 or was it 11 versus 11?
Oh, what was it?
Let's see again. When you won against us 6-1, it was 12 against 11.
No, that's not what I
That's not
asked.
the question.
I said in 2013 and 2015, was it 11 versus 11 or was it 12 versus 11?
It was 11-11.
You
What
can't
about
compare them
2009?
times to
Chelsea
Barcelona
versus
right now.
Barcelona. Was it 12 versus 11? Chelsea versus Barcelona 2009. What about that one? Yeah. That
all
one.
matches are played 11 versus 11.
Nah, it was that. I think that one was
Guys, we need to move. Okay, so Samuel, talk to me.
Real Madrid's 3-peat.
So Samuel, talk to me. Barca, PSG, talk to me.
I can't lie. This is this game. It depresses me by just looking at both teams. Like you got people on Barcelona called Long Legs and Pikachu, and then you got another team where you got Moise Keane. You got bricks like Verratti. It's like, come on.
Easy.
Respect the Moise Keane, man.
I was laughing at Long Legs and Pikachu. Okay.
No, you were laughing at Verratti as well. It was good. Don't worry. But anyways, as I was saying, if Neymar's fit, to be honest, Neymar will be fit. It's not his sister's birthday at that time, so yeah, he will be for the run.
No, I think the first leg is the weekend after. So I think February 14th. February 14th is the weekend, and the match is midweek.
Okay,
so just 3 days after.
Neymar's sister.
That's our only chance. Neymar's birthday. Neymar's sister's birthday.
Rafaela Santos, man. Damn. Rafaela Santos. Wait. Rafaela Santos birthday. 11th of March. So it's the second leg.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, Barcelona are going through. Yeah, Messi hat trick.
Red Devil, talk to me. Round us off for this one, man.
I think you're coming to me.
Oh, come to me.
Let's go to Chelsea now, man. Come on, let's deal with this.
Yes, I've been waiting for this one. I came on just for this one.
Let's
hold on.
The biggest game. The biggest game.
Please not Chelsea. Please not Chelsea. Please not Chelsea.
You know what? I want to come first to the Chelsea fanboy here. So as you guys well know, I'm a complicated Chelsea fan. I'm not a proper Chelsea fan. I'm a hardcore Chelsea fan. I'm a complicated Chelsea fan.
That's what
Didn't you just say recently that Hazard leads Chelsea So we'll see how
Chelsea
title.
Baba, Chelsea Baba.
I'm here.
Can you give me your honest thoughts of this tie? Don't spout any garbage trash. Just give me an objective appraisal for Chelsea against Atletico, knowing that
All right.
the manager is Francis Jeremiah Lampard.
This is all facts. No propaganda or anything.
Okay.
Chelsea is winning both legs. No, what up? Let me laugh. Look. All right. We have a chance in a sense. I mean, okay, let me be for real though. That was just a joke. But the main thing is that the other thing I'm scared about is that we find it a hard time to break down this type of team.
Relax.
Hold on. I'm back. No, I was just trying to be funny right there. But on a serious note though. Low key, this was the worst team I wanted. No Chelsea fan wanted Atletico Madrid because we know Chelsea's problem right now, and the main problem of Chelsea is breaking down those teams that are just those mid-block teams. But again, as I want Lampard to go in that game confident, play that 4-3-3, and let Simeone adjust to you. I mean, the main thing is
bro, have you beaten anyone in the top 10 in the Premier League this season?
Don't look all those weak stats you're bringing up.
No, weak stats.
What if we beat everybody in the top 10 and lose to people in the bottom 12? It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, games just come.
What?
Look, we lost. Look, think about it. We lost.
Chelsea are losing.
Wait, hold on. Now let me explain tactically.
No, Samuel, I just want him to continue spouting his nonsense.
I just want. Look,
okay.
This is going to come down to a game of squad base. You could say manager wise. At the end of the day, managers are not going to play in the game. It's going to be against squad versus squad. All I need, I'll just tell Lampard, first off, use Kante to stop João Felix. If you could I'll say Kante, stay on João Felix one time.
Chelsea, Baba, can I just quiz? No, you can finish, but Chelsea, Baba, this is your first and your last appearance on this Hangout. So please make it worthwhile, but please continue.
Look. Okay.
Yo, let's have this guy the complicated Chelsea show.
All I want is Kante on Felix, and Felix is gone. I'm not worried about him no more. But the main thing is, I just need Werner to be at the middle. I don't want Giroud. The reason why
Werner gets a low block, he's not doing nothing.
Bro. When we have Giroud, we turn to a cross-merchant team. What we just want to do is play wide and cross.
Giroud is your best player.
You're gonna have to do that against Atletico.
He's your best player this season.
Don't look at stats. Let me land. Giroud is not close to Chelsea's best player. Giroud do score goals, but it makes Chelsea one-dimensional, which is cross the ball. Literally cross the ball to Giroud. That's it.
And score goals. That's kind of what happened. You need score goals to win games.
Sevilla and a couple goals. I mean, they're there. But to win games like we need Werner on the top of his level. Hopefully, Werner could be on top of Havertz. I'll say one thing about Havertz.
Chelsea, Baba. That's the only way you're going to beat Atletico, the crosses. You're not going to break them down through the middle.
Exactly.
Look, I've seen this before. Crosses does not work all the time.
My friend, can you please give me a footballing reason as to how Chelsea beats Atletico?
I'm telling you, this is not about. You could say Simeone. We already know how Simeone is going to approach this game. He's going to park the bus, park the airplane, park everything in front of the goal. At the end of the day, it's just Chelsea just has to be clinical that day. I hope Werner doesn't, mess up or his touches are bad. Everyone's saying Lampard is playing at the wrong position, and I hate that argument because it's dumb. Werner could be in the box and he gets the ball, but his first touch is so ugly.
I agree with you on that one. I agree.
So we know for and Havertz too. If you use eye test a lot, you watch Havertz, and I was an advocate for buying them to Chelsea, but use Havertz for example. You could say Lampard should play him at the number 10 or what, but even when he gets the ball, he doesn't do anything special. if Lampard could come back to his prime and play for this Chelsea team, that's what we need right now.
Wait. You're making a good argument as to why Chelsea will lose.
No,
Bro,
I'm not.
bro, have you realized that everything you said is if?
Of course,
Like
it's a
seriously,
prediction.
you've been saying if.
Do I have a? It's a prediction. That's what a prediction is.
Yeah.
If it's not
If Werner was clinical against Everton, you would have won. If Werner was clinical against Wolves, you would have won.
Hold on.
You know?
Are you listening to yourself? Can I? Wait. Let me talk. You cannot say prediction. Wait. Hold up. HH.
Let him land.
A prediction. A prediction is if. Obviously, I don't have. I'm not a fortune teller. I don't know what's going to happen. So this is a prediction if. But my point is, if Werner could be on the Werner we knew from last year and be clinical, we need him to be clinical. The only way Chelsea could beat, like I said,
Chelsea, but that's not how it works. Just about you have to give an objective appraisal. It's not about if everything as of what we know right now, taking everything into account. What is more realistic?
What is realistic is, this game is happening in February, and like I'm saying, we don't have no injuries and everything, and it's a squad versus squad. Chelsea has a great squad to be able to break down Diego Simeone's park the bus.
It's like West Brom, man.
You could have break down Wolves. You could have break down Wolves.
Where was the Yetch? No, hold on. If the Yetch is playing and Pulisic is fit against, I'm telling you, we run in circles around this
Chelsea.
defense.
You rely on one guy.
Gatlock, clip this.
Wait.
Gatlock, don't clip this. Gatlock, don't clip this.
At the end of the day, you could clip this. Chelsea is winning both legs, but at the end of the day, when you clip it, I'm telling you, clip it right now. Chelsea's winning both legs. But at the end of the day, the best way for Chelsea to win is to be clinical. Point blank, period.
You've talked. Thank you. There's no point in you clipping this because this is his last appearance on this Hangout. So
I'm being for real. Just be clinical.
Okay, I know. Thank you. Clinical. I know. Thank you. I know what it means. Thank you. Now, mute your mic. From King Gobani, who says, channel appreciation, guys. Support the content crack. Thank you, Brad. NASA, how long until Chelsea wins another Premier League? 10 years? NASA, when last did City win a Champions League? Come on, NASA.
Yeah.
Chelsea will struggle to get top.
Natsa, go. No. Natsa, go for it. When did you guys win the Champions League? Thank you.
Chelsea might win the Premier League this year.
Right.
I love this guy.
I love this guy.
Favorite, man. Chelsea favorite.
So.
It's complicated. This should not be hurting you as a Chelsea fan.
So, define your definition of complicated place. It means that yes, Chelsea is the team that I follow. Chelsea was the team that I first grew in love with. But okay, this is very simple. Your first love, you grow married, your wife cheats on you, you have a messy divorce, but she was still your first love, but you still hate her guts based on how she cheated on you. That's my complicated thingy with Chelsea.
So basically, you wouldn't be a Chelsea fan if Roman didn't buy the club. That's basically the summary.
Do you know what? I was with Chelsea during the days of Dennis Wise, Gus Poyet, Dan Petrescu, Di Matteo, Michael Dewberry, when Chelsea were losing 2-0, 3-1 to Bradford City, where Dean Winders was scoring braces. Okay, so that just shows you how far back I go, man. Vilton, talk to me, man.
All right. Chelsea versus Atletico Madrid. Obviously, Chelsea are favorites to win just because you guys finished first in your group. Atletico Madrid, I still think Atletico is going to beat you guys just because of statistic. The last time Atletico Madrid lost at home in the knockout stage was in 1997. So I don't think Chelsea is going to be the first club to beat them at their crib because Atletico, they're either going to draw with you at their crib or they're going to beat you at their crib and you're not going to score. If you do score, I'm going to be surprised because they barely concede at home. Even Liverpool couldn't score against them at their crib. Bayern couldn't score against them at their crib.
So what do you think Chelsea's best chance? Let's try and be positive. What do you think Chelsea's
Actually,
best
Bayern
chance
scored against them at their crib.
Okay.
No, in the knockout stage.
Oh, okay. No.
So what do you think Chelsea's best chance are?
To be honest with you, I would play into Atletico hand. I would let Atletico have the ball and beat them at their own game. I would sit back and let them come at you and you hit them on the counterattacks. It would fit your style because you got the likes of Werner and the guy you keep on preaching about. The guy, is he gonna
And
be
the
fit? The German Zidane. I keep on
I
telling
didn't say
me.
German Zidane. I
Notice,
value the
notice
age.
how all
Very
of them
much
are
for the age.
injured right
All
now.
of them are injured
And the
right
next
now.
Drogba. The next Drogba.
The next
No
Drogba.
Drogba.
To be honest, only I don't know because I don't think, and I don't know if Giroud's gonna start or is Werner gonna start because Werner's in a bad form right now. To be honest with you, I would have just if I'm Chelsea, I would just sit back, let Atletico Madrid have the ball. But we all know Chelsea's not gonna do that. We all know Frank Lampard's not gonna do that. Middle force me with you because the thing about Atletico, right? They're gonna sit back the moment they get that one chance to score, they're gonna capitalize. And then they're really good. They're a really good low block team, and Chelsea don't really know how to break down teams like that.
Oh no, because look, February. Look, if it was down to me, and Chelsea could have either Jurgen Klopp or Nagelsmann be the manager come this game, I think that would be a great position. That Chelsea would be.
Lampard is a brilliant manager.
But Chelsea has a squad to be Atletico, though. It's not that
No.
Chelsea can't. It's just my goodness.
The players are there, but when it comes to Champions League knockouts, it's about management and tactics.
Yeah,
you
because
have to.
Francis is a great manager.
Hence why Red Bull was shut out. So hence why that Chelsea Baba was just talking complete errands.
But I'm gonna say this though.
It's not about the managers. I mean, what kind of crap is that?
I'm gonna say this though. You can't let Atletico Madrid score first. You have to score first. If you let them score first, oh my goodness.
Put it this way: if Chelsea don't score at Wanda, it's over. Chelsea have to score.
Didn't you guys beat them at Wanda once?
2017, bro.
Yeah, Conte I think did it.
Yeah, and it was freaking Conte. See, people are so stupid. They're like, oh, Chelsea have really beaten Atletico. Different team, different players, different freaking manager. A whole different situation. And 2017, they didn't have João Felix. They didn't have Cannibal Suarez. So you saying 2017 when so much has changed in 3 years is so stupid.
And they have
I'm just trying to make you guys
you have a better team.
positive.
And they have a really, really good goalkeeper, All Black. So it's gonna be tricky for Chelsea. But I think Atletico is gonna edge it out.
Okay. Hassan, what are you saying? Atletico Chelsea.
I mean, this was a bad matchup for Chelsea. I mean, the one team you didn't want HH and you got them. I mean, I don't think you guys will G up in either leg. I can't lie. I don't think you'll G up.
Easy, Hassan.
I say.
Hassan, let me say.
I mean,
no, Hassan. Let me say right. Let me tell you what's right. If Chelsea are kept to a clean sheet in both legs, Lampard is getting sacked on the spot.
Bro,
he's getting sacked on the spot. If Chelsea get knocked out and they don't score a single goal in the leg,
so what you're trying to say is that Chelsea are not going to sniff a goal in both legs.
Bro, I don't know what Chelsea Bubba guy's smoking. If you want to win the game, Werner cannot sniff the pitch. Against a low block, what is he gonna do?
Unless he improves rapidly by February.
Giroud is injured. I'm going to laugh.
Against a low block, Werner is useless. I mean, he can't header or he can't. Technically, ain't that great. You're literally gonna spam 3,000 crosses to Giroud. They're gonna counter. Suarez is gonna get a goal, and once they score one, they're not coming out. That's what I'm gonna say. So I'm gonna say 2-0 Atletico, both legs. No.
Gatlock, talk to me, man.
Give me a sec.
Everyone, please, no, I'm actually being real. Everyone pour a drink right now. Get your shop on everyone because we're going in. Full drink up. This is for Francis, who I've insulted and I've abused. And he came through with a great tactical team performance. This is especially for Ross, Olusegun, Babangida, Olatunde, Oluashino, Barkley, His Excellency, Esquire, the best, the great, the chieftaincy.
Oh.
It's a great G of a great performance. Long live the treble. Before we get into post-match analysis, which is what this is, because I want to talk about a few things.
Long live the treble.
Enjoy this toast. Please drink with me.
Wait, did they win the FA Cup?
They lost to Arsenal.
Nah, man, it was only quarterfinals, man.
I told you, he said Lampard's a great manager. That's
Barkley is Nigerian.
Facts.
No, Barkley is Nigerian.
He's
Wait,
not.
was
I'm not
that
claiming
HS saying minimum treble this season
Gatlock, can you
when they got
please give
Thiago?
me your freaking prediction for this game, please, and how Chelsea can get this dub?
You see, when this draw came out of the house, the only reason why I can ever give Chelsea a chance is because of you all are playing against the attacking virgins. Okay, so the issue is if Atletico score, you have a chance. If Atletico score, you have a chance. I'm sorry, if Atletico break it and don't score, yeah, then you have a chance. The issue is you guys are playing at Atletico's home stadium first. So the thing is you have to score first. You have to get an away goal.
Click on Gatlock's photo. You need to click on Gatlock's
No,
photo.
I don't. No, I don't.
No, you need to.
No, sir, no, I don't. No, I don't. Kids still watch this show, so no, I don't. Okay, and also, I'm not responsible for any sex education for any kids right now. So
they won't know what it is. Anyway.
Bro, in 2020, I think they probably do. Gatlock, please. Just tell me, how do Chelsea get the dub? That's what I want to know. How did Chelsea get this dub over 2 legs?
First of all, Lampard has to use brain. He has to look. You have to play Giroud. Who knows? Maybe play Giroud and Tammy up front with their heights and I don't know. Tammy just being there. You guys can actually. I don't know about Werner. I don't know.
Wait, so
Werner will do nothing in that match.
Wait, hold on. Wait, Gatlo, you're telling me that they're going into a Champions League game with the tactics of Virgil?
Look, the tactics is just to get a lot of height up there and let Reece James and Chilwell spam crosses with Havertz's height, Tammy's height, and Giroud's height. Because let's be honest, Werner and the rest are not going to be useful. His pace is going to be nothing unless you have creativity of maybe Havertz, maybe you have some creativity in the midfield like a Kant. Maybe Kante might never be needed in this game because you are playing against attacking virgins. So you need creativity in that midfield. You need Kovacic. Heck, maybe add Mount there. Get as many creative players as you can, and you're spamming crosses, guys, and get the height in the middle with Havertz, Abraham, and Giroud. That's the only thing I can think of that could actually help you guys.
Gatlock. I've never seen Abraham win a header.
Okay. He just tall.
The guy is 6'9". I don't know, but you can't even score a header.
Yeah, but the guy is just there for distraction. It's Giroud that is meant to score the header. It's like Werner and Wilson is there for distraction.
That's a decoy. You can't be doing that.
So, Gatlock, who are you going with? Who are you going, Atletico or Chelsea in these 2 legs? Who are you going with?
I'm going to go with the more experienced man. I've been going with experience lately, so I'm going to stick with that. I'm going to go with more. It's just that I can't trust attacking virgins, man. But look, they've been doing well in what they call it, because these guys cannot even beat Bayern Munich, beat him. But it's Bayern Munich, and the manager actually has a brain. So it's very difficult to see when it comes to February. But I'm going to go with the more experienced team, Atletico Madrid.
Let me hit this, man. From Maxwell Demora says that HH. Maxi, I don't think you listened to what I said.
Let me talk.
That was your first and your last appearance on the Hangout. Okay, so
that was his name, Maxi.
So thanks for
Maxi, just change your name and join back in.
So that was his first.
Change your avatar.
He was on when Germany lost 6-0, and he was trying to defend the manager Yogi Löw.
He was the same guy.
It
was the same guy.
I think he was the same guy.
He's the same guy. Yeah.
Wait, how did you get back in? What the hell?
No, this is HH content crack. This is HH content crack.
Okay, look.
This is your fault.
LB, talk to me, man. Chelsea
It's
Atletico, talk to me.
content bring the boys to the yard.
Chelsea Atletico. I think, given that the second leg is at Stamford Bridge, I think that's going to suit Chelsea to some extent. Although I think we're going to expect, as we always do, Atletico Madrid to park the bus and to stack the defense. I predict a 1-0 victory in the first leg to Atletico, and I see them scoring at Stamford Bridge
Although, if there is one team who sort of thrives off the crowd advantage, it would be Atletico. So I think if Chelsea can sort of take advantage of that and try and score away, that would be.
What chance do you give of Chelsea scoring away? Because that is going to be the key to this tie: is whether Chelsea can score away from home.
Yeah, I give them every chance to score away because there's no crowd at the Metropolitano. We know that the crowd always get behind Atletico Madrid. And obviously, the home ground itself is going to advantage them, but the crowd.
How do you know there's not going to be any crowd?
What's that?
Bro, the way COVID is going, let's assume that there won't be any crowds, man, because it does look like letting up. So I don't think there's going to be any crowds, bro.
Yeah, so I think that's going to advantage Chelsea when they play away. So I think Chelsea, if they can score a goal, that's going to help them, and I'm going to give them every chance to score away as well. So. But Atletico to win.
Ahmad, talk to me.
I will always give Chelsea a chance because you guys have the best defender in the league.
Why did you guys let Thiago Silva go?
He was a sporting director, not Tuchel.
Or Leonardo.
It was Leonardo, right? But the thing is, I watch Chelsea a lot. You guys have a lot of good players.
Mm-hmm.
It hurts my brain when I see Lampard as a manager because it feels like he the way he coaches the team is to tell them passes to the fullback and cross and inshallah. I haven't seen you guys play another way than pass to the fullbacks and cross it.
And see, Ahmad, the issue is I love that you're saying this because this is an outsider's viewpoint. Who has nothing to do with Chelsea, nothing to do with England. Because, see, Ahmad, if you're living in England, specifically, if you're living amongst Chelsea guys, Lampard is seen as a saint who is this savant who knows what he's doing. But anybody with a footballing brain will know who isn't biased, will know that Lampard, this guy is a freaking rookie. And to quote Devil, who said, Chelsea will succeed in spite of Lampard, not because of Lampard. What is saving Lampard are the players. He's not doing anything tactically. Hence why this is tough, because Simeone against Lampard. See, people say, "Oh, Red Bull Leipzig." Nagelsmann is an amazing manager. Nagelsmann beat Atletico, not Leipzig. It was Nagelsmann. Lampard, bro, that's the issue. It's Lampard against Simeone. That is why I didn't want to see. If Chelsea had a better manager, tough game, but you know what? If everybody's fit, let us ride. I'm going to put faith that Lampard is going to form a plan. See, if Chelsea come through, the players make it happen. Ziyech, they just find a way to make it happen. But I think to beat Atletico, you need a tactics and a manager.
Do you think
you
you
need
will sack him?
a Cristiano.
Do you think
Trust
you
the
will sack him
process.
before?
Trust the process.
Wait, sorry, I'm going to go.
Do you think you will sack him before? Because I don't think you will do.
No. I mean, unless Chelsea, put it this way, if Chelsea, let's say, are like 9th or 10th in the league and going through a horrible result of games, then he might get sacked. But I think Chelsea will hover around top 4 and so forth. So no, he'll still be in charge by end of February.
Because it's sad, like I'm seeing all these great players who have been great in Europe and like flopping because of the manager, because he knows football, but he can't manage a big team right now. And the only way they're playing is crossing the ball. I haven't seen a goal where you like do a through ball or a counter attack, something like that. Always cross the ball to Giroud or Tammy, who can't head the ball. So
6'4" as well, and he can't head the ball.
So I think Atletico will win. I don't see a way for.
Okay.
But,
Samuel. Sorry, I'm not finished. Finish your point.
No. I was finished.
Okay. Samuel, talk to me.
Yeah, Church, listen to me clearly and listen to me
I am
very
listening
well.
to you very clearly. My ears are fully clear. So
You've got two options. Abramovich has got money.
Oh, God.
Pay UEFA. Second option, forfeit rule.
Well,
Chelsea
Samuel, can I address the first option? You see,
Okay, just that.
For the first option, I paid UEFA to get to FC Porto and I got to Atletico. So I don't think UEFA are taking any payments.
Are you sure? Because I've seen Man City do it and they come successful.
Well,
it's only Barcelona succeed with that.
Yeah.
Listen, Man City about to go out. So
Did you use Hatred, did you use Just Best and Super Chats to pay that off?
Bro, if they'd seen like 199 there, that I've just ripped the receipts into pieces. So Sam,
HH, you didn't actually pay them. According to what I watched, you gave somebody to pay them.
also somebody pocketed the money instead.
You need to be. And besides, let's be honest. You said you wanted a blue team to get what they call it. You wanted Porto,
Mhm.
and you didn't want Atletico Madrid join against a blue team, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, they thought you meant City because they gave Gladbach City. You should have been more specific on which blue team you wanted.
Look, mute your mic, man. Mute your mic. Simon, please talk to me. Atletico or Chelsea, man.
Yeah, because the problem with Chelsea these days is that you're too reliant on Ziyech. As soon as Ziyech went down injured and you played Everton and Wolves, you should have beaten them. Both of them. You had a good enough team to beat them. But guess what? There was no creativity. You are crossing balls into Tammy Abraham, who cannot head a ball. He has no eye coordination for that. Giroud is not a guy that will lead your line to a Champions League. Let's be serious. Let's be serious. You got people like Kai Havertz that if you blow him, he will fall down. Then you got Werner, who's defending
If you
against
blow
Chelsea.
Timo Morata, bro. Get him out of here, bro.
HH, forfeit rule. When are we going to actually have a conversation about it? Seriously.
You know, HH.
Because what?
So you know, HH. Out of everybody here, I'm supposed to be your nemesis, but yet I'm the only one who actually gave you an advice on how to beat Atletico.
That's like you're trying to be nice after all that you put HH through. Stop it, bro. We know what you're trying to do.
Natsa, thoughts, please. Atletico, Chelsea.
Can I speak about? Can I speak about City first? Because the disrespect I was hearing from Mr.
Natsa, you're out, bro. You're out.
Mr. Hassan and Wilton. Okay.
Talk.
I don't want to say anything controversial because Gatlock is in here. Okay, I'm gonna be careful. But there's a difference with Pep this season. Okay, I know we're not scoring, and I think that's a good thing for us in the Champions League that we're not scoring goals. We're actually focusing on our defense, and then if we can get these grindy wins, which you need in the Champions League, not every team is prime Barcelona that can just swipe past teams. So if we do this, we might have a chance in getting to the semi-finals at least. But if we don't, HH, I think you can make a 7 days 7 days hangout.
Well,
no problem.
I plan to now. Let's talk to me, Chelsea, man. A Chelsea screw. Is it over? Has my dream been crushed? Natsa, this is my dream. I've been waiting so long for this dream. You know how much I want the Champions League.
HH, can I tell you?
My dream ends already. Come March. Is that what you're trying to tell me?
Has anyone seen the Super League ranking? Arsenal are ahead of Chelsea in the Super League ranking.
You're lying. No.
Arsenal are ahead of.
Let me Google this.
I'm not even joking.
Bro, who's doing his ranking? Arthur Wenger.
I'm not even joking. I swear. I'm telling you. I don't even know how is that possible. It just shows how Chelsea are. Let me remind you, Arsenal 15.
That's not true. That's not true.
No, I'm telling you.
That can't be true.
I'm gonna bring it up. Give me a second.
Okay. While Natsa brings up that falsity, Cassius, talk to me. Chelsea, Atletico.
You know, I hear a lot of people saying that Atletico is a bad matchup for Chelsea, and though I agree, I think people are forgetting we said the same thing when Atletico played against Leipzig, and Leipzig went through to the semifinal.
Yeah, but that was one leg though.
It was one leg, but still, Leipzig were the team that definitely played better in that match, and Atletico did not deserve to go through. Atletico, people need to get this. Atletico are not that good. Atletico, people talk about, people think this is Atletico from maybe 2014 or 2016 that are solid defensively. If you saw the game against Real Madrid, they're not that great.
No, of course.
And when they have a striker named Luis Suarez, who hasn't scored an away goal in the Champions League since like September 2015,
Yeah.
I don't see Atletico. In theory, it should be in Atletico's favor, and I think, it should, in theory, it should be in Atletico's favor. And yeah, you can talk about Francis and Mount and Havertz and Morata, but
wait, sorry, real quick. So I'm sorry, man, but I know that thing I pop up is very loud, but guys, I do it to piss you guys off. So you always have to be very wary, because whenever I bring those things up, it's to piss you off. It's to annoy you. I know it's loud, but it is to give you a jolt. Wait. Let's Cassius finish. So Cassius
No. When he runs up, then he can check.
yeah. So like I said, even though in theory Chelsea should be at a disadvantage because Atletico were the defensive team and Chelsea, they with Morata and Havertz not really getting into the groove, they won't be able to score. But I think Atletico, whenever Atletico is put up on this pedestal, they always fail. Every single time. So I don't have any faith in Atletico, just based off every time they're the favorites, they flop.
I don't think they're the favorites though.
Natsa, so do you have the receipt?
Check your DMs, bro. Check your DMs.
Jesus Christ.
No, it can't be real, bro.
It's not even Arsenal. There's more teams that are ranked higher than Chelsea. Oh, bro, I'm not even lying.
I blame Lampard for all this.
I forgot to add, everybody needs to like the vid. Like the vid,
man. Like the vid. Oh my god, are you kidding me?
Let's see it.
What the fuck?
Wait, is it true?
Wait,
17th. I don't know. But Arsenal ahead of you.
How are Shakhtar ahead of us? What the hell?
How are Arsenal ahead of United?
How are Chelsea?
United?
Look at Liverpool as well.
How are Chelsea below Napoli?
How are Shakhtar Roma ahead of us?
Porto?
What the hell is this?
What is this?
It's all over the place.
Liverpool.
Wait, what's going on?
20 years of filling the gap for us now, and they are ahead of everybody.
It's the European rankings based off of the last couple years.
How many times has Arsenal been?
How are Arsenal the highest ranked English side?
I don't know how it works.
How are the teams?
Arsenal ahead of us? Nah.
How are the
How's Liverpool 14th? How's Liverpool 14th? That makes no sense.
I think it's because Liverpool
5 years
out on a year of European.
And Arsenal haven't won anything.
That's just dumb. Look, it's dumb. That's just dumb. So wait, it's Red Devil. Talk to me. Chelsea Atletico, man. Talk to me.
Wait, hold on, HH. I have a question to ask you.
What?
This guy. No. Yes, I back Lampard. Yes.
You back Lampard,
I was saying that sarcastically.
You back Lampard, well done.
I was saying that sarcastically.
Look, how do you find these stuff, bro?
Because he's a cheat. He's a cheat. Okay.
Oh, you have the best memory you've seen on earth.
Red Devil, Chelsea Atletico, talk to me, man. Give me some hope.
HH, I have hope. I do have hope. And you know why?
Actually, no, stop.
Yeah.
Red Devil, don't give me any hope. Red Devil, give me the stark reality of what will happen to Chelsea.
Here's the stark reality.
Give him hope.
Here it is.
This drink right here, this lovely drink right here, man. This is dedicated to my man Bertz. Homeboy's my man Bertz. Let me just give my
lunch.
So
Patrick against Bosley.
It's to my man Verts. For the haters who thought he was a waste, and we're going to talk about the haters. This stream called Hate. So the name for this stream.
Oh my God, I thought it was Yech. Wow.
Under due pressure, they thought he was a loser. They thought he was a waste, and people were just waiting to laugh at him. People say it's only Barnes, but they thought, okay, but maybe he'll just get one goal and assist or something.
Barnsley, I forgot about that.
This is against Barnsley in the Karabuki Cup.
Not only
Just
should
to
he
put
have
some
had
context.
3 or 4 more assists,
You really are shameless.
So he did jinx him. Look, I said it. Whenever HH gives someone a nickname, they flop. He said Verts. I forgot that he gave him the
And
nickname.
you were blaming Abdullah all this time. You blame Abdullah all this time.
But it's I see HH's expression. But you want me to give you hope. I showed you like Verts. I gave you the hope as the Verts. The Verts is the hope.
You know what? You were actually right. That stream that you had when you got Atletico, that proves you are a jinx man, bro. You are a jinx man.
Do you know what?
I'm sorry.
Hypo is the only guy that I know that is a football analyst, and he says something to praise somebody, they flop, and they says something to criticize somebody, and they actually ball out.
The prodigy. What happened to Zad?
That guy works in Burger King, bro. Get that guy over here, bro.
He works 9 to 5. Sometimes night shifts out for McDonald's.
Can you please give me a prediction for this Chelsea Atletico game?
Can I was trying to give you hope, HH man. That's what I was trying to give you. You know, so because I just need to. If the Verts turns up, as you said, the Verts, you know, then you don't know what's happening, you know what I mean. So
I think they might have the best forward line in England. I mean, the Verts, Verts, Sick, Rude, and Yetch. I mean,
yeah,
no wonder they're favorites for the Champions League.
Exactly.
Treble minimum.
I've not said anything negative.
Oh yeah, didn't it just say that treble minimum?
Treble minimum.
Yeah, that's what he said. The minimum treble. So Chelsea are the title race in the Prem.
Can you please give your prediction for this game, please?
Give a prediction for this game. I mean, you know, it's Cassius is right. Atletico Madrid aren't that great. Let's be real. Atletico Madrid aren't that great. And Chelsea have the quality, to beat this Atletico side. However, again, this is a Chelsea side that struggles to beat teams in the top 10 of the Premier League. Baba, I don't know why you kicked Baba out, man. Like Baba was chill, man. I'd love to see how he could break down how Chelsea.
He's a real Chelsea fan.
Exactly. You know, how do you comfortably beat Atletico Madrid, but lose to Wolves? I don't know. Everton.
But the problem is, I don't really like comparing leagues to the Champions League.
You're right. But the reason why I bring it up, I think, is just the fact that, from what I see this season, is that they are struggling because if they play Werner and Havertz, they are struggling to break teams down the low block. They are really struggling to do that this season for whatever reason.
Werner has a touch of a rapist.
For whatever reason, you guys don't rate Giroud, even though I think if Giroud comes clutch in this game and you actually utilize Giroud to his potential, you know, then you could do one over on Atletico Madrid. So that for me is
Giroud is key. As much as Giroud is key.
Red. Put HH on striker. He'll do a better job. Let's be honest. I wouldn't be surprised.
From Maxi, who bricked it in his Hangouts. HH, if Lampard wins, I'm on your head. Let me put it this way.
Lampard should win. You guys have the better team.
If Lampard manages to come through on everything, I will give him the dub. But as Wilton just said, the players are there.
Yeah.
The players are there for you to win. It's just that for Lampard, I just don't know that he's ever going to be utilized the players. You see, my thing is that.
Quick question, Chase, before I finish. Do you actually think that, you know, because there's a good chance you're going to be knocked out to the Champions League round of 16. Do you think that Chelsea have enough to get top 4 this season and get back into the Champions League?
Yeah, I made it last season. If I can't do it this season, that's weird, bro.
No, but you see, but Wilton, you see, that's what it's like. 1 + 1 doesn't equal 2. The issue is that the best thing that happened to Lampard was the transfer ban, because he was forced to have a team and a setup. The worst thing that happened to Lampard is him being given transfers, because the guy doesn't have a clue what he's doing, because he doesn't know what his team is, doesn't know what his formation is, so he's just changing because he's bought so many players who can play so many multiple positions, so he's just playing players all over the place. So the issue is, yes, they should do better than they did last season, but because he's bought players and because he's not been restricted and forced into a specific team, Red Devil, man, bro.
Wait, let's just actually put this into context. If Chelsea have their full team, they have a chance. Listen, the reason why Liverpool lost last year was because of a mistake from Adrian. Let's be honest about
They have
it.
Mendy. They have Mendy in goal. Don't forget.
No.
The
reason why our chances.
You break
our
the
chances,
leg.
but Adrian made a pivotal mistake.
No, Samuel, though, you bricked it in the first leg. That's what happened because you gave up.
No. Let's put this into context. We were winning. At one point, we were winning.
Yeah, we were. But you gave them the initiative away. That was what gave them because you gave them.
No. We were winning.
That second leg, Liverpool should have put Atletico away.
Yeah, they should have.
At least 10.
They should have.
15
That was the most
on targets.
That was the most one-sided game I've ever.
They had 38.
They
had 38 shots and 14 shots were on target.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. I just think they
if
gave.
Adrian doesn't make that mistake, I don't think we will lose.
No. But basically, my thing is that even if they gave them the initiative, I think that Anfield game should have been Liverpool put 2-3 past them, boom. But they didn't put their chances away.
Like, they didn't put their chances away.
So it's like that's whatever happened at Atletico wasn't really relevant. Just that if they had scored, it would have just made it an easier process. So I just think from Chelsea's point of view, I just think that if Chelsea don't score, they're screwed because Chelsea are not as good as because Chelsea. Stamford Bridge is not a fortress, So Atletico are not who's going to come to Stamford Bridge. So Chelsea have to get an away goal as just a little bit of currency to build upon. Because if Atletico come to Stamford Bridge and they are winning the first leg and with the clean sheets, because Chelsea, you now have to go out and win the game and you open yourself up to Atletico countering you. So,
will Kepa start?
No, Mount needs to start. Mount needs to start.
If Mendy gets injured before the first leg, Chelsea are done.
Mount HH. Hold on. Let me lighten the mood for you guys.
This is another bullshit
that we're in right now. But guys, I want to lighten up the mood. Slightly.
Something already be lightened.
No. But even more. I know Bob Darko helps us.
Chelsea, right? Of course, it's going to be Chelsea.
It's not going to be Chelsea. No. I mean, how can I be that? Come on, it's not. So, guys, is it too crazy for me to say that this could be Chelsea's Champions League?
Okay, guys. We're ending this off, guys, right now. So, guys, thank you very much for joining me here for this Champions League discussion.
How many receipts?
And so forth. Guys, we'll see you back here. Well, basically, guys, remember, I don't know how many of you guys celebrate Christmas or don't celebrate Christmas. We'll have a special Christmas stream. We'll have a special Christmas.
We're actually doing the Dream Team thing this Friday. Are we gonna do it this Friday?
Yeah, well, we're gonna do it on Friday.
Okay. Don't take H's squad team, bro. You're gonna get hate. Cristiano and people are gonna kill you.
We're gonna do so Friday. We're gonna do our special stream.
He's
so
gonna put
Christmas
in his starting 11.
10 p.m. We're gonna have fun. We're gonna have food.
Cristiano doesn't sniff the bench.
So guys, peace out. Stay true.
Gerard's gonna be in mine. I know it's Hangout as well.
Peace.
Become a Football Hut member and gain access to cool emojis on the live streams and get access to new YouTube content by clicking the join button here.
Content
and
crack.
to view that new content crack, head over to the YouTube channel homepage and click on the community tab over here.